SoundCloud music.
Welcome back to the place where nothing is safe. This is episode 144 of the Jig Is Up podcast. And you know me, I'm your host, yours Marco, and I'm with...
It's your guy, M Easy.
It's your girl, Miss Nessa, a.k.a. Blaze Your Mommy.
Hey, man, how y'all feeling? Y'all good? Y'all loosen up?
I'm feeling all right.
You feeling all right?
Nah, I need to stretch.
Namaste. Get a little yoga stretch going on.
Stay right here.
You stay right here? All right, so right here. Man, my weekend. What was my weekend? My weekend was chill as fuck, man. I was binging on Netflix and watching a lot of combat sports.
What?
Yeah, man, I was watching a lot of I'm starting to get into NCAA wrestling, and I got to give props to Penn State. They're a fucking badass team. They are a badass team. No one's fucking with Penn State this year. You know, watch boxing. Watch Gervonta Davis beat one of the hardest light-skinned niggas I ever seen in my life.
What?
Gervonta Davis is a bad man.
You said one of the hardest light-skinned niggas you ever seen in your life?
Yes, man. That nigga Gervonta, little nigga, knocking fools out. He is nasty. Have you ever seen any of his fights?
Yeah, I seen a couple.
That boy's nasty.
Mostly
right?
highlights though.
No, that boy's nasty.
Yeah.
That boy is nasty. And then of course Anderson Silva, his last fight. So I've just been on a fucking combat sports.
I got a question, man.
What's
I know
up?
you used to wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
You ever saw yourself going any further in high school?
Nah, man. I didn't like cutting weight, but I do respect, all that stuff. And then now that I see like the wrestlers in those levels, or when I watch like high school state finals, I'm like, fuck, dude, I had a long way to go. Even though I had a good senior year for like, a person who never wrestled as a kid or anything. Like, okay, I did pretty well for myself. I held it down. But them motherfuckers on a whole other level, man. Them dudes could tumble. Them dudes are flexible. They're strong. They got like everything on lock. Like, you have to be the complete wrestler to even make it up to those other levels. Like, whew, props to them. But you know what? I was tempted. I did look up some San Diego wrestling clubs for like adults, and they could partake in it, kind of like, how y'all do like basketball and all that stuff. I looked it up. I was like, ooh, they got some practices, but I'm not going to do it on Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah. She ain't going to have it.
I ain't going to do it on Valentine's Day. I'll probably catch it like a little bit later. My girl, she's all concerned. It's like, you guys going to get hurt. I'm like, I was like, no, I'll take it easy. I'll just do it for the workout, man. Because if I know if I wrestled again, I'll probably lose like 10 pounds easy. Just from like rolling around and competing. Yeah. Definitely have to wear headgear.
Yeah, you don't want that cauliflower ear.
Don't want that. Don't want ringworm. Don't want impetigo. Don't want none of that shit. I mean, you don't clean the mats properly.
No, gracias.
Athlete's foot.
Yeah.
Have athlete's back. Nah, I'm joking. Oh, man. But
Was it jock itch?
jock itch. Yeah. That's disgusting. Well, anyway, man, y'all ready for Valentine's? Valentine's around the corner.
Nah.
He's being honest.
Yeah, I'm not ready.
But you had the gift by the time it's Valentine's, right?
Yeah.
I feel you. I'm on the same boat.
I never really celebrated. It's just Vanessa Day.
Just Vanessa Day?
Yeah,
V-Day?
V-Day.
It's V-Day, yeah. That's what I said. The V stands for Vanessa. And I normally hang out with my homegirl Natasha, but, it being on a Thursday, she live out there in I'm just gonna say up north because I don't need to be telling people her business where she live at, but her living in
We don't even know
north.
who she is. I mean, we know who. We
Yeah.
met her, but like
We
the
have.
audience don't. know
Wait,
who
we have?
she is.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Continue.
Yes, y'all have met her. So we normally hang out. But yeah, most likely.
But,
It's supposed to be raining hard again Wednesday and Thursday, right?
Oh, word?
Yeah, it's supposed to be
raining?
storming on Thursday. I think it said on my thing. It said 80% Wednesday and 90% on Thursday. Rain.
So tomorrow's gonna rain.
No, tomorrow's Tuesday.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm
Yeah, Wednesday and
tripping.
Thursday.
Wednesday and Thursday is gonna rain.
Rain at your parade.
Ooh-wee.
No, so be
That-
careful with that, girls. I know you're gonna try to look cute for your man. You know, got your little.
But it doesn't matter, rain or shine. Niggas gonna be out there in them flower stores, not trying to get in that doghouse on a rainy day. Oh no. So fellas, go ahead, get them flowers, hit up Sherry's Berries, edible arrangements.
I got invited.
Extraordinary
on a date,
desserts.
actually.
Okay. So you got invited on a date.
Yeah, I got invited on a date out here, and then I also
Out here, okay. So you're going on a
possibly
V-Day tour?
in LA, but I'm not going to attend either of the two.
Oh, you canceling?
Don't want to
Rescheduling?
entertain. Give the wrong signals or something, or
Well, I mean, I know some people say it's like a regular day. Like to me, it's a regular day, but I know for the most part, it's said to have certain meaning, and I don't know. To me, it's just kind of like weird, like someone that I've never really hung out with, and then you know what I mean? It's like take me out on a date like on a normal night, but not like on that special day. Like I not that I felt obligated to do anything, but just you get what I'm saying? It's kind of like I don't know. But
that's
I mean,
more of a special day for couples that's already been together.
yeah,
and all that.
exactly. So if you invite me out on Friday, I'll just be like, oh, I'm just probably like a side chick, but I'm cool with that. I'm not cool with being a side chick. I'm just cool with it not falling on Valentine's Day, if that makes sense. So
All right. So just a little historical context. They said the real story of Valentine's Day is the ancient Romans may have also been responsible for the name of the modern day love. Emperor Claudius II executed two men named both Valentine on February 14th of different years in the 3rd century AD after their martyrdom was honored by the Catholic Church with the celebration of St. Valentine's Day. And then, of course, there's the St. Valentine's Massacre and all that other shit. So just like society, we always like to have holidays after some crazy bullshit that happens and cover it up with some other stuff. But
sorry,
yeah.
did I miss what yours too?
Oh, no.
Okay.
You didn't miss anything.
Okay, fixed it.
Just a little historical context. I'm not a history major. I just looked it up. For our listeners, give a little education right there.
So our holiday is based on murder.
Yeah.
Murder. All right.
So we gotta be nice to our ladies, or we'll get killed.
Yeah.
Hey.
On February the 14th.
Is that why that movie Valentine's Day came out like it did?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
That you know there's a sequel now, right?
I always think horror movies tells you the truth. When it comes to some shit,
For
like
example.
like
White people going to check what that noise was.
Whoa.
White girls falling when they trying to run away from the killer. These are all facts, people.
How do we know though? I've never been
Black people
in a
saying
scary situation
black
with a
people
white with
not
white
putting
folks.
ourselves in no situation like that.
See, the fictional part is like niggas dying first. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
that's come on.
I think Scary Movie got it the most accurate when they had BET there.
Oh, yeah.
They said this is just then white people dying and we getting the fuck out of here.
Like, come on, man. Like when I was thinking about Scream 2, and how Omar Epps died in the beginning of the movie, I was like, nigga, you deserve to die, cause that was some gay shit. No offense, but like the thing was, like you hear the funny sound on the other stall of the bathroom. He's gonna put his ear right next to the stall. You stupid motherfucker! Yeah, you deserve to die. Like, listen to what that man's doing. Mind your damn business. See, he was raised in the burbs. Cause that nigga was raised in the hood. He would mind his own damn business, and he would live to tell the story.
Yeah.
See,
If it was junior high, they would have been throwing water over.
Yeah. Like, nigga, what you doing?
Right.
All right.
I hated how Jada died though. I thought that was trash. I was
Oh,
like,
Jada
fuck?
died like what's that? Trying to think. Tyra Banks' character died in Higher Learning. And she said, "What? They died the same exact way, bloody mouth and everything." You didn't notice that?
Nah.
She kind of died like Higher Learning.
And the connection is Omar Epps.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You already caught on to it.
Oh
You already
my
caught
God.
on to it, man. But anyway, man, any other announcements, man? Are we traveling? Are we going on tour?
Yeah, I will be.
You will be. Where will you be for your stalkers?
Tennessee.
For your
Tennessee.
stalkers.
In that case, Georgia.
Oh man, stalkers.
I'm going to the. Well, I already said I'm going to the Bay
You
this
going
month.
to the Bay? Shout out to the Bay.
Yep,
I'll
yep.
be heading to Mexico by the end of March, and then I'll be down under in Australia, mate.
That's dope.
Right down
Link up with
there.
our listeners.
You know, if we can find any listeners out there in Australia, man, it'll be a good thing. You know, you go ahead and give me some Forsters.
Let him know how
Australian
terrible his
food.
accent
Yeah, Australian for beer.
is.
Go out there and chase the wild dangoes and fight kangaroos. Oh, crikey. All right, man. That was a garbage accent. That's why I need to go out and travel. Then I'll really get it. All right, man. Did anyone watch the Grammys?
Mm-mm.
No?
I watch highlights.
Me too.
I watched Instagram.
I think I watched 2 acceptance speeches. It was Drake
Yeah.
and Cardi when it was like live.
Oh, when it was
playing
live.
Did
They cut Drake's
That's what I was
speech
gonna
off.
say. That's what
I
I,
was
heard.
dying.
I'm gonna touch into that.
Okay.
For those who haven't watched it, just give a little quick recap. Alicia Keys was the host. She brought out Lady Gaga, Michelle Obama, Jada Pinkett Smith, and who else? Oh, J-Lo.
Oh, no wonder
the-
she had that long ass
yeah,
medley. That song.
See, the thing about J-Lo, man, I don't know if that was a good fit for her to do a Motown tribute. That just didn't sit well with me. I'm just saying. Like, there's plenty of other artists that they could have picked out who had a little bit more soul.
A little bit more.
Just a little bit more soul. I know, J-Lo had the spice, but I don't know if she had the soul
Yeah, I don't think
for Motown.
no.
But, that's neither here or there. I do just want to give a congratulations because it's concerning the culture, because this is the shit that we care about. No offense to the other genres, but we're talking about the genre that dominates music, or the genres. Congrats to J-Rock and Anderson .Paak for tying for best rap performance, The King's Dead and Bubbling respectively.
I like that.
On a comedy side, your boy what's that? Your boy Dave Chappelle won best comedy album for Equanimity and The Bird Revelation. You can watch that on Netflix
Or listen to it on there.
or listen to it on your streaming service. The Blasian, fellow Blasian, won best R&B performance for best part with Daniel Caesar, along with best R&B album. So she nabbed 2 Grammys
God damn, already.
That's what's that.
Hey, that's well deserved though.
Yeah, but Ella Mai didn't walk out empty-handed. She won best R&B song with "Booed Up." That was the song of the spring or something.
Yeah, it was a smash.
It was a smash hit. She was gonna walk out with something. Childish Gambino nabbed 3 Grammys for "This Is America" for best rap sung performance. I don't know, rap sung performance. Okay, song of the year and record of the year. But fuck it, just take them.
Right.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, just take it. Of
It
course.
was a very impactful song with the visuals.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So hey,
Black man, get your money.
get your money.
Cardi B, she made history by being the first solo woman to win best rap album, beating out some stiff competition like Travis Scott's Astroworld, Pusha T's Daytona, Nipsey Hussle's Victory Lap, and the late Mac Miller's Swimming. But a lot of people feeling that was that a political move to make her win the not the Oscar, but the Grammy?
I would say so because you know, the album she went against, I would pick over her shit personally. So for her to win, I would think they're looking beyond just the album, which is a political kind of decision.
Mm. So who would have said the Grammy goes to?
Say the nominees again, because I heard a few. I would
Travis Scott's album, Astro World, Daytona, Victory Lap, and Swimming.
See, it would have been between Daytona or Victory Lap. Most likely Victory Lap, to be honest. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you know.
I guess they were saying like the popularity of.
Yeah, she was the most popular out of the whole list.
Yeah.
So
She's the most mainstream. She's been on the Super Bowl, like you know, the halftime that helps out. Her drama with Offset. I know a lot of girls probably looking at her like, a nigga Offset on the stage sharing your shine.
They better shut the fuck up. Beyonce still with Jay-Z, so
you know how unforgiving they're gonna be.
yeah, but they'll forgive Beyonce. You better shut your ass up.
Shut your ass up. All right.
Keep that same energy. Shit. What you thought we forgot?
Oh man, I know the Barbs are heated.
Why? Cause she ain't never won a Grammy.
Yeah, she didn't. She didn't have that Grammy. Barbs, what happened?
She's never won a Grammy at
Barbie
all.
Tings. Barbiana.
Barbiana.
Oh man, you know, let me just take my little bit of Blueface. I feel sorry for a lot of my Dago niggas who rap out here, cause there've been niggas who've been rapping offbeat as fuck since the beginning of time in San Diego. And this nigga named Blueface came in doing the same fucking non-on beat flow and just blows the fuck up. That's some bullshit.
Politics. I blame politics.
That's some bullshit. But yo, I feel sorry for the young man because he has like 3 record deals and he's not even knowing. He doesn't have a clue what's going on with him. He's getting raped. He has
Be like that sometime.
That dude got it. He said, "Oh yeah, I got a free Porsche." Nah, nigga, that Porsche ain't free. You better watch that TLC movie, nigga.
Right.
Oh my God, they are just raping that boy, robbing him blind. You signed a Birdman, and you got, you know what I mean? You signed
not Cash Money, not Young Money, Birdman.
Well, Cash Money West, and you got Whack 100 as your manager, and you signed to another dude, and then you signed a Baby. Oh,
Baby.
Wait, back up. So, Baby is what Cash Money West? That's who he signed to, or is it 2 separate? Like he signed to Cash Money West and he signed to Baby.
No. I'm saying he signed to Cash Money West. Is still under Birdman.
Yeah,
still under the umbrella, but maybe it's like that's a subgroup, which is still under the overhead of Cash Money. But she's still being managed by fucking Whack 100, and then at the same time, Universal just owns like every other record label anyway. God damn.
everybody that he signed to, or
That just made me
doing
have to do a
business
side,
with,
man. Like
they all gonna have a hand in his pocket. Like,
man, that nigga
you're not gonna see no
that
money.
That dude don't even got a 360 deal. That's like a 720.
Nah, that's a pin and tail on a donkey deal. He's gonna keep spending you until and put a blindfold on.
God damn, man. But on the other lighter news, shout outs to Russell Wilson.
Yes.
For buying Sierra's masters for.
Wow.
That's love right there.
Like if he would have waited until Valentine's Day.
He probably did that
He got
before
it for her
Valentine's
for
Day.
Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If he would have waited until Valentine's Day, that would have been crazy.
Future probably have been like, fuck that nigga. Oh man, Future out here.
You want to get Future back with Russell Wilson? Do something.
Yo,
Do something for future son.
And dude was another thing. No. I don't know if you
And
guys,
have him call you dad.
I don't know if you guys caught this, but you know, he was kissing Sierra in front of their daughter. You know, being all cute and stuff. He is like, my daughter blocking me from making baby number 3. If niggas like baby number 3. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Future son.
Russell,
that ain't your son. That's my son.
Russell Wilson, y'all calling him corny, but this nigga lightweight, like throwing some gut punches at Future, homie.
Hey,
He's throwing some lightweight.
You could only play the nice guy for so long.
That's some nice savage role
Live
right
long
there.
enough to become the villains. What Jay would say.
Oh shit! Next thing you know it, man, he gonna have some Seahawks come after fucking Future.
Stupid.
Catch that nigga's blind side. Blah! Nah, they gonna risk their $1 million contract for, you know, knocking down a rapper for fucking girls in Gucci flip flops. But you know, we gonna talk about that later. That damn Gucci shit. Oh yeah,
Scottie Pippen would enjoy it.
Oh yeah, definitely. But last but not least, man, Drake, he won best rap song for God's Plan, of course, and his mic got muted because of this speech. Let's go ahead. And
He was saying some stuff. He was getting some points from me though. I was like, okay, Drake, you finally said some real shit.
Man, it's like the first time in Grammys history where I actually am who I
We
thought
don't
I
own the
was
rights
for
to
a
the
second,
Grammys.
So I like that. That's really nice. I definitely did not think I was winning anything. My brother's here. I want to take this opportunity while I'm up here.
So leave
to
us
just
alone,
talk to all the
CBS.
kids that are watching this, that are aspiring to do music, all my peers that make music from their heart, that do things pure and tell the truth. I want to let you know we play in an opinion-based sport. Not a factual-based sport. So it's not the NBA where at the end of the year you're holding a trophy because you made the right decisions or won the games. This is a business where sometimes, you know, it's up to a bunch of people that might not understand, you know, what a mixed race kid from Canada has to say, or a fly Spanish girl from New York, or anybody else, or a brother from Houston right there, my brother Travis. But
We talking about
look,
Cardi.
the point is, you've already won if you have people who are singing your songs word for word. If you're a hero in your hometown, Look, if there's people who have regular jobs who are coming out in the rain, in the snow, spending their hard-earned money to buy tickets to come to your shows, you don't need this right here. I
Joyner
promise you.
Lucas
You already
draped
won.
up.
Right.
But yeah.
Oh man. So what are your thoughts on that speech?
It was hilarious when they cut him off.
How was his reaction after? Because obviously I didn't see it. So
Well, they like went to like
Yeah, they were like
commercial and shit. Like
Yeah, commercial break.
yeah.
Because you know he threw a jab at the fucking Academy on stage.
Yep. Said they don't know. Oh
So
my
basically, it's like, man, don't let these motherfuckers get you down if you didn't win one of these. Like fuck this. Like you might as well just like, man, fuck this.
God. Yeah.
Like,
Even though
Even though he
when
accepted
he
it.
won his first ones, he was drinking out of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
It's a
Grammy.
celebration. It's like it's kind of like that validation point. You feel like, okay, I'm validated. I got what I wanted, and then you realize like these motherfuckers don't know the culture
At all.
These motherfuckers, you know, like I know you got like Ninth Wonder as one of the members, voting for the committee, but other than that, it's like who else is out there representing the culture? And that would be my last question. As far as the culture is concerned, did the Grammys get it right? With nominations, wins.
Well, I didn't
Did
get
they
to
do
see the whole
better?
list of nominations, but I will say I do see better. It does seem better.
They made an improvement.
Yeah, I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Which one was Kevin Hart supposed to do, the Oscars or the Grammys?
The Oscars.
Oh, the Oscars.
Yeah.
Did that already come by? That already happened? Oscars?
The Oscars? Nah, I don't. Did it? Shit, I don't know.
Dang, we really don't give a fuck.
I know.
They don't give. They
Let's
don't give a fuck.
fact
Fuck that validation. But honestly, that's the thing. Like people who work hard for validations like that. I wonder if we're ever gonna start getting salty like that. If we get snubbed all the time by, iHeart podcast awards. Like, man, fuck that, man. We be putting in work, man. Or like if San Diego podcast and them having their own. It's in 2 weeks.
Yeah, on the 24th.
Oh, if San Diego podcast, end up doing their own awards and we don't even get mentioned or anything like that, but we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Politics is in everything.
Yes,
Oh yeah, definitely. Did you guys?
I got a question.
Okay, what's the question?
Regarding Grammys.
Grammys, all right.
Do anybody remember like a memorable Grammy speech from an artist?
Jay-Z, but he was just like capping on the dream for saying that he looked like he came out of the swap meet.
I remember that. He looked like he went to Fan Bam and went to the Grammys.
That's what I'm saying.
Like straight up.
I remember that. That's the only thing I can remember when Jay-Z capped on the dream. Like, nigga, I sung a hook to your song, man. That's how you gonna...
Right. I mean, the nigga came up there looking crazy, though. To me, like, this is what you decided to wear?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. It's a special occasion. You could wear that tomorrow. Like
Tomorrow.
Could have wore that earlier before the show. Like, come on, bro.
We were talking about that too, about him today. Actually, just looking at him, and he just like at this point, it's like you have so much money. It's like you don't really care no more. Like you got that money where it don't care. It don't matter what I look like. And I got Beyonce. Like, it's like...
Oh, you talking about Jay? Like, with
you guys
his
are
hair
talking about
like
Jay-Z,
that?
right?
Well, we were talking about the dream.
The dream.
Because he was with Jay-Z up there.
Yeah.
Oh.
The dream looked like he came out of Fan Bam.
But yes,
no
Jay-Z's
church.
hair.
Yeah,
is
for No
what I was
Church in the
talking
Wild,
Yeah,
that's when Kanye...
I was talking about his hair earlier today, too. It's like, I like it. Like, go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Let that shit go.
Hey, Jay-Z moisturizing his shit, man. His shit growing. His shit flourishing.
Yeah. And his hairline ain't high as fuck either. So
Oh,
shout out to
dude,
him.
did you see that Twitter thread of fucked up
I
hairlines?
saw you post that.
That shit had me rolling.
That's stupid. Jamie Foxx was in 3 different. Come on, man. He plays 3 different times on there. That's trash. And you don't have Tay Diggs on there, nigga.
Well, put Tay Diggs in there.
Cause like I seen under the comments, it was people like, "Yo, you forgot this person. You forgot this person." He was like, "I already made it." I'm like, "Nigga, so he should do a part 2 then." Shit. Or I do my own fucking list.
That's funny.
I just put mine in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Let me just add it into that.
My favorite Grammy speech was from Kanye West. I think it was his first Grammy speech. You actually could look it up right now if you.
Kanye's first Grammy speech. Let me go ahead.
It made me hype as fuck. Like, nigga, what's up, nigga? I'm finna win a Grammy too. Then
He said too.
Oh man, let's see. Kanye's first Grammy speech. Let's go ahead. Wonderful technology. Yeah, is this one right here in 2005?
Yeah, with the blue background. Blah, blah.
Just to let you know, I don't own any of this shit, so don't hit me with a copyright strike. All right.
And the Grammy goes to the college dropout, Kanye West.
Oh yeah, I remember Kanye had that haircut. Had that crazy design.
Yeah.
Look at this nigga right here putting his hand out like silence.
Yeah, stupid.
Y'all might as well get the music ready because it's finna take a while. When I had my accident, I found out at that moment nothing in life is promised except death. If you had the opportunity to play this game of life, you need to appreciate every moment. A lot of people don't appreciate their moment until it's past.
But I ain't done yet. Hold up.
And then you gotta tell those Al Bundy stories. You remember when I... But right now is my time and my moment, thanks to the fans, thanks to the accident, thanks to God, Thanks to Rockefeller, Jay-Z, Dame Dash, G, my mother, Rhyme Fest.
Damn.
Everyone that's
Hold
helped
on, man.
He didn't thank the Academy.
No, not even that. The names he named, and they were
Yeah.
all together, man. This is back in 2005, man. This was like 14 years ago.
Yeah.
14 years.
Damn, man. The Grammy family. Dang. Hove, Biggs. They were all together. That shit made me want to shed a tear, man. Like, fuck.
And I plan to celebrate. I plan to celebrate and scream and pop champagne every chance I get, because I'm at the Grammys, baby. I know everybody asked me the question. They wanted to know what kind. I know he's gonna wild out and he's gonna do something crazy. Everybody wanted to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
Hey.
I was like, yo, this nigga right here. if it was anything attached to his legendary status or like highlights of his legendariness, that would be one thing I would put, up there. Like,
Yeah.
that speech was pretty dope to me.
But yeah, like that's the thing. Like, do we as a culture, do we put too much validation in the Grammys? You remember how
Yes.
ecstatic he was when he first got it, but now, like after these rappers, or these R&B singers get the Grammy, and it's kind of like the same. It's just like any other award. Why are we praising this award more than praising the ones from our own peers?
Yeah, because if you honestly think about it, that award literally is built and carved and made by a trophy store or a trophy shop.
Yeah,
you can go get that.
I mean,
made for
I think the
yourself.
reason why they put a lot of a stock on the Grammy, it's just business,
Yeah.
Like remember when you go to the store and you about to buy an album and they put that little sticker, Grammy nominated. That makes you like, oh shit, the Academy, hey, let me go and pick it up. Why is it Grammy nominated? Because it feels like it's worth something. It still puts a worth on the performers, the entertainers' resume.
Like you would think like it's because of the quality of music.
Yeah,
they put a stamp on it. Okay, well this got to be good because they're not gonna choose no bullshit. But unfortunately, due to politics, it's not always the case.
Yeah, it's politics. We did get a reply because I remember on the poll, not on the question. Someone replied about if was that Cardi's winning the Grammy being a political move. Someone replied and said, clearly this person does not read the charts. And some of our audience were there. Some people are all into the charts. Some of them are not knowing. So
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of our community, because we have something for everybody, and we can all enlighten each other on certain things that's not.
Yeah, because I was about to say, like, well, 6ix9ine was on the charts, but he's trash to me. Like, there's other songs out there that ain't high up on the charts that's better made songs. So
Yeah.
to each his own, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't bring no chart argument up to me. That's some
Don't bring
bullshit.
don't bring.
That's not gonna hold weight.
That ain't gonna hold weight. He shoot that down. Oh, let me go ahead. That was a little too loud. Sorry, audience, if y'all listening at work or something. Hey, shout out.
They jump like they just got shot.
Hey, shout outs to our listeners who listen to us on Apple. Well, on the Apple Watch, looking like a damn Power Ranger. You know what I mean? That's tight.
Rangers.
Bing, bing, bing.
Listen to the Jig Is Up podcast now.
The jig is up.
It's inside your morphers.
All right.
Mighty Morphin.
All right. But speaking of Drake, man,
Drizzy.
kind of related, and I gotta give a shout outs to the crew now, since everybody discovered this before I did, and I want to make it a nothing to safe segment about this guy named Melvin.
San Diego, stand up.
San Diego,
Sit your ass down.
San Diego, stand the fuck up.
And then have a couple seats.
Several.
Have a stadium full of seats, nigga.
Oh my god.
Pick one.
Damn.
First row or to the nosebleeds.
Right.
You can't even be put up on the map for something.
God damn, man.
We fighting a world star and now this.
Now we headed to this shit, man. So, I'm going to title this Nothing to Safe segment as Marvin's Room.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
stupid.
No, Melvin's
Melvin's
Room.
room. If only we knew what Melvin looked like. He'd be
I'm pretty
undercover.
sure you don't look like Ving Rhames. I tell you that.
There's only one Melvin that I know from the past, like that I worked with, and if he looked like him,
If it's him, that'd be funny as hell.
I know it's not. I know for a fact it's not him. But
All right, for those who, for
Oh
those
my
who
God.
don't know, I'm gonna go ahead and just for those who don't know, I'm just go ahead and enlighten y'all what the fuck is going on with this Melvin shit. All right.
Hey, this is Melvin. I texted you last night. You never responded back. If you didn't want me to have your number, then why did you give it to me? That was kind of like dumb as hell. You seem like you one of these little young, dumb-minded broads. You got your little rinky-dink minimum wage job at Marshall's, and you think you the bomb and ain't even the firecracker wearing wigs like you some 90-year-old lady with no hair. I mean, I thought you had a nice face and body, but beyond that, there's so many chicks in San Diego with that, and I got plenty of
I
them.
got
So
plenty of
I'm
them.
not about to be chasing you around. I mean,
Not
unless
to be
you're
chasing you
mentally
around.
retarded or something. Normally, when somebody calls or texts you that you gave your number, you respond back. So I guess you too retarded to realize that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and delete your number.
Yeah.
That was a
What the
weak
fuck?
shot. There we go. Oh man, hold on. Let's just bring out the Draco for that one.
Dude, you got give them the backstory. If y'all have been living under a rock, give them the backstory.
So if you've been living under a rock, apparently, I guess he met this girl at a Marshall's, and I heard it was the Marshalls in La Mesa. They're saying like this Melvin's like frequent the La Mesa area.
Oh shit.
So if that's the Marshall in the La Mesa area, then I'm like, I know where. I know where. Like now, you tell everybody know where she work at.
Yeah.
Her rinkety dink minimum wage job. And I saw her Twitter profile. She's a decent looking young lady. I'm pretty sure since Trey Songz reposted it, she's like trying to shoot her a shot at Trey. Like, tell Trey what's up.
You're like, nah. Stick to your rinky dink.
I'm not here trying to rescue you.
He was out here on Saturday.
Dang, so she missed her shot.
He's too busy probably shooting
Because
his shot.
this shit happened yesterday.
Trey still sprung off of Steve Harvey's stepdaughter.
Yeah, she gave him the boot, right?
She moving around, doing her thing.
She's thinking like a man.
But what I just don't understand is... Oh, wait, did you finish giving... You didn't even finish giving the backstory.
I guess it is. I mean, what is there to say? I mean, he met her at Marshall's, and she gave him his number, and she hasn't been responding. Maybe it was like out of regret, like, damn, I should never get that nigga my phone.
Yeah,
now he's
that's,
gonna call.
that's trash.
So do women regret giving a nigga the wrong phone, like the phone number?
I can't speak for all women, but I know some women do.
Were they doing it just to be nice?
Sometimes,
and
yeah.
then he'll do a proof of like, okay, I'm gonna call you right now.
Yeah,
say the
you
word.
just like, fuck. Me personally, I don't give my phone number out like that. Especially if I can't even say if I'm interested or not, because depending on their, first impression, they may be cool, but I guess because I'm not looking to befriend anybody or whatever his intentions were, that's not what I'm looking to do. So I'm not going to waste either of our times, by exchanging phone numbers, especially if that's not what I'm trying to do. But some some women feel not obligated, but like you said, like if they're just like, oh, give me, here's your number, blah blah blah, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna call you right now. You're like, fuck, okay, I gotta give the right one. So I personally I'm not giving my number. I don't give out my number.
Let me play the clip again just to break down some of the shit that he was saying.
The shit that he was saying, I'm gonna talk about it too.
Let's break it down.
Hey, this is Melvin. Text you.
First of all, this nigga said, hey, it's Melvin. Did you not learn from Tiger Woods saying your fucking name in a voicemail, my nigga? Hey, it's Melvin. Hey, it's Tiger.
It's Tiger.
You have to lose my number. Like this is like Tiger Woods 2.0. This nigga says Melvin. The fuck?
I don't know. What
You last night. You never responded back. If
I texted you last night and you never responded back.
So how long was that waiting time?
Yeah.
How long was that waiting time? Last night you never responded back. Nigga, a day? Niggas, I sweat. Okay. All right, let's keep going.
if you didn't want me to have your number, then why did you give it to me? That was kind of like dumb as hell.
Okay, we talked about that, how women feel compelled to give out numbers so niggas won't be all crazy in the streets. Okay. Oh, shit.
If you didn't want me to have your number, then why did you give it to me? That was kind of like dumb as hell. You seem like you one of these little young, dumb-minded broads.
Okay, nigga. Well, you gotta choose them better. You just going off of looks. I know men, we're visual creatures, but come on, man. If you sound like a latter stage Gen Xer type of nigga right now.
I just went back to the original thing. So he left that voicemail at 6:15 p.m. and he said last night. So he waited pretty much about a day, and she never responded.
Okay, nigga, move on. Like that is nothing.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's hear it.
There's a few things. Well, not a few. He has a point, man. Why'd you give him the number? Like he just see a attractive chick he want to talk to, and he got her number, and she didn't respond. 90% of people that's on their phones, I'm pretty sure she saw it and just didn't respond to it. Like,
you weren't Trey Songz, though.
You on that bullshit, hey. But leaving a whole ass voicemail, nah.
And belittling her at that.
Because honestly, like I've been in a position where I've gotten a girl's number, whether it was just got her number or I called her phone too, and I threw out that hey, what's up? If I didn't get nothing back,
kept it pushing,
kept it moving. But she still was a dumbass for giving me her number. I'm like, these dumbass girls, whatever, man. I'm gonna keep it pushing.
But you're not gonna leave a whole ass message about it.
Hell no.
You gotta take that rejection in stride, homie. Just take it in stride. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, she don't respond back, and you say you like, okay, let's keep going.
You got your little rinky-dink minimum wage job at Marshall's.
Okay, nigga. So were you trying to play at Captain Save a Hoe? Were you trying to save her from a rinky-dink minimum wage job? Were you trying to upgrade her life, my nigga?
You know what? It's funny that he said that. Like for me, I would say that to a girl that's totally ignoring me as she walking by.
Yeah.
Because when a girl does that to a guy, it makes you feel like she thinks she's better than you by ignoring you. And it's like, nigga, you work here. Like you're on the same level as me. What the fuck is all this you ignoring me shit? Like you could let me down and just be real. Like,
as Jay-Z would say, I'm not looking at you, I'm looking past you.
Yeah. She's not Jay-Z.
You're not Blue Ivy.
She's not none of the motherfuckers. So,
but in some women's defense, sometimes, and you don't know what type of day she had. You know what I mean?
So the fuck what?
I'm just saying. Like, I feel like some men don't understand what women go through, and who knows, maybe she got hollered at multiple times that day.
So the fuck what?
Maybe she had like
I have rebuttal for that.
What if she had like 5 unsolicited dick pics sent at her that same day?
Right.
She probably going on her rag or some shit. The boss at her rinky-dink minimum wage job giving her hell. Maybe the ex niggas like giving her some more hell. Like, I don't know. I mean, you know, that's the thing. Like,
yeah, like we all got our own shit that we going through. That's not an excuse though.
Yeah.
To ignore me, like I'm not doing none of that shit to you. Like, what the fuck? That's like a girl telling me, okay, just because you're getting ignored and shot down all this time, you shouldn't do that to every girl. Because I hear that from females. Okay. It's like, well, you shouldn't ignore every nigga then.
That's true, but I can't speak for others, but let me speak for myself. I have homeboys or people that I'm like cool with who will hit me up, and sometimes I'll, especially if I'm busy when I see it happening or I'm doing something, I'll glance, I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna respond later. I mentally respond or whatever the case may be. Next thing you know, like 3 days later, I'm like, oh shit, hey, my bad. Yes, 3 days, like I promise you. And luckily to me, most of the guys that I'm cool with, they like, oh, I understand you busy, you know. So sometimes and especially, I don't know, me personally, I have a lot of unsaved numbers in my phone. So if it's a number that I don't know, I'm not going to save. If I met you today, your name is not getting saved under this phone. It's to the point where I have to, like, I'll get, hey, what's up?
So how would you acknowledge him? Would you, like, put down, like, how you put a description on his face? Like hey,
who is this?
You be like, nappy haired nigga? Like,
no, nah, she ain't gonna save nothing. It's just a number.
Yeah, it's just a phone number.
Just a phone number?
Back in the day,
that's how you operate?
Yes. Back in the day, I used to, like, first it's just a number, and then if it becomes a thing where we talk more frequently. That's when I'll switch it up, like, oh, this is John from New York or whatever. John parentheses New York or something like that. I do that. Like I said, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for myself. So in that case, it's only been 24 hours. Like I said, sometimes my turnaround time with certain people will be like 2 or 3 days later.
and homie had, hold on, and homie
with
had
the exception of you guys.
The homie had the audacity to feel like he was a priority.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like he felt entitled to her.
Yeah.
You know, he was like, yo, you know, I hit you up last night. What's up? Like,
Like,
Nick,
of course, we don't know the full story. Who knows if he was blowing up her phone and she wasn't responding or whatever. For me, like, again, with me, I keep my phone.
She could have been in the hospital and shit.
Yeah, like, you never know.
She could have had a car accident or something.
My phone stays on silent for the past, like, about 5 years. I want to say my phone's on silent. So the majority of the time, I don't hear when my phone goes off. I just happen to check and I'm like, oh shit, I got a missed call. Like, look, my mom just called me. Shit, I didn't even realize it. Yeah. And she called like 30 minutes ago. So, you know, shit happens. And then so my thing is, especially if it's a phone call and I'm busy or I'm at work, I'm not gonna call back. I could text back, but sometimes I'm like, okay, I'll get to it later. And like I said, usually when that happens, it'll be like a couple of days later and they'll hit me up like, hey, you know, I hit you. I'm like, oh shit, my bad. But you're not a priority if I just met you. And if, you know what I mean? So the fact that he was going in on her and like felt entitled, I was like, this shit is hilarious.
That's not how you get the pussy.
No.
That is not how you get the pussy.
He
Being
sounds
entitled,
like well, never
Go
mind.
ahead.
I'll wait until you continue in. Because there's something he's gonna say that I wanna.
Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna play another. We're gonna break this down.
And you think you the bomb and ain't even a firecracker wearing a wig.
This nigga say you think you the bomb. You're not even a firecracker.
See, then you have to ask yourself: is he saying that about her, or is that how she's really like saying it about herself?
And then like I never understood that. Like
if he ain't had a chance to talk to her.
You know, they say you aim high, you miss high. So if you feel that like, you know, because she's not rejecting you, you thought she was the bomb, and the fact that she rejecting you and she's not answering this stuff, all of a sudden she's a firecracker now. I mean, that's the same old thing when he was like, well, you ain't even that cute then, bitch.
Yeah,
anyway,
exactly.
you know.
Exactly. But I was cute 5 minutes ago.
And then all of a sudden she
he
said no.
technically said you ain't that cute. No.
See, what the thing was, he was trying to go with the break her down method. Like, let me see if I could break this chick down to make her feel bad about herself, and then I could pick her back.
Because I think it's a coping mechanism, because he feels like she's ignoring him because she's like sunning him.
Yeah.
But that's all in his head though.
Yeah, that's insecurity at its finest.
Yeah.
Insecurity at its finest. All right,
But
but
she did give him the number. She could have just ignored him like he was air.
could have blocked that nigga.
Yeah, could
Coulda
have did
blocked
other
him.
shit.
Maybe she did block him. Maybe that's why it's going straight to voicemail. Damn.
He could actually leave a voicemail. That's crazy.
Damn.
No, man. It's not like I know his shit.
Damn. Stay woke. All right, let's keep going.
It's like you some 90-year-old lady with no hair. I mean, I thought you had a nice face and body, but beyond that, there's so many chicks in San Diego with that, and I got
And
plenty
I
of
got
them. So
plenty of them.
Pause it. This is what I was waiting for.
And I got plenty of them.
This is what I was waiting for.
Okay.
You say that, but you left a
You're not
whole
acting
ass
like-
voice. Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
acting like you
you're
left a
not.
whole ass voicemail for this girl.
Not
Yeah.
even
If you have
24
plenty of 'em-
hours in.
Yeah, if you have plenty of them, her not responding is small potatoes to your ass.
Yes.
You'd be like, oh, next. I got these other girls over here.
Yeah.
But you left a whole ass voicemail.
Yeah, you
to
that's,
go off.
Yeah.
You sound like you saw this girl and you thought she was this bomb ass chick that was out of your level or like
Out of your
above your
league,
level
yeah.
grade, and you shot your shot and got the number, and come to find out she's not answering all that stuff, and now you hurt. That's why you leaving a voicemail like salty face, nigga.
Like, come on, Melvin.
Like he's talking the whole time. Look, he probably like,
Come on,
you
Melvin.
think you the bomb and you just a firecracker.
You wearing a wig like a 90-year-old lady. Like, what, you making fun of Cicely Tyson, my nigga?
You stupid.
You
making fun-
got at her.
You making fun of Cicely
Exactly.
Tyson?
Call her, call her a 90-year-old woman. You got at her, nigga.
Yeah, you got at
She
her.
wearing wigs. You got at her, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Hey, man, I know Melvin lives in San Diego. So get Melvin on the show and talk about. And I gotta let him know what the fuck he did was lame as fuck. You don't leave no lame ass fucking voicemail like that. Come on, bruh.
Oh, man, I
Just
was gonna say,
take the L like an honorable
get him on
man.
get him on the show to
Get him on the show.
speak
We
his
wanna
case.
we want to talk to Melvin.
I don't think he's trying to get on here to get clowned.
Nah, you gonna get these jokes, Melvin. Everybody's getting these. You get these jokes from everybody.
You want him to get on the show?
Fuck it. You can call on the phone if you don't want to show up in person.
He
Yeah.
seemed pretty arrogant. He probably still show up, still speak his speak. Or
Yeah, he'll
say his piece.
He'll probably think like, yo, but fuck her, she still ain't fine anyway. But yeah, the moment when he said that, oh, I got plenty of them. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm just gonna say for my piece. When Single Marco was out there, nigga, I kept it moving. Get a text message, I say what's up, all this. No respond back. I keep it the fuck moving. 3 days later, oh my god, I never seen this message. I'm so sorry.
That happens a lot.
And I'm like, okay, it's cool. And I'm still doing me.
yeah, as
That's
you
how
should.
it got to be, man.
As you should, but not even 24 hours later, you live in that hurt ass message. Who hurt you? Apparently, baby did, cause
Nigga hurt his soul, man. The nigga crying
Don't get me
on
wrong,
the
I'm
phone.
petty.
the fact that he had a
Single Mark,
belittle her and
you
everything.
ain't respond to my shit. You hit me back later. Oh, hey, how you doing, stranger?
Who's this?
Crickets. I ain't responding. It's just shit. Like, we not going through this cycle, no. Because that looks like a cycle waiting to happen. I'm good.
Oh, what's up, man? Greetings from Saudi Arabia. That's what's up, man. Much
What's
love.
up?
Are you serving? You in the military? I have the live feed on, guys. So
That's dope.
yeah, that's what's up, man. From Saudi Arabia. Much love. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and keep it going with this message, whatever's left of it.
I'm not about to be chasing you around. I mean, unless you're mentally retarded or something. Normally,
Hold on. Okay. He said,
Okay,
I'm,
so this part is getting juicy though. I like what he was kind of starting to say, just not in those words.
Yeah.
okay. The nigga said, I'm not gonna be chasing you around. Like, nigga, all you did was send a text, and you got butthurt after 24 hours. I'm not gonna chase you around. Just don't chase her. Don't announce it.
That's real quick. It's a real quick turnaround. Got the number, sent the text. She ain't respond a whole ass 24 hours, if that. And now it's like, just throw that all away and just talk shit about her. Damn, bro, that's fast.
Damn, you throw the whole. That could have been a beautiful family you could have been making. And now you're gonna call. First of all, you insulted her looks, saying that she wearing wigs like a 90-year-old lady. She's not even that. She's not the bomb. She's just a firecracker. Then you call her mentally retarded.
Oh man,
Then you call her mentally retarded. I'm
I wouldn't
like,
call nobody that.
Yo, that says more about you.
Exactly.
That says more about you and your standards. Man, I think I need to hold a seminar for these niggas, man. I swear.
Seminar.
I need a seminar for these niggas. I need to like start a webinar, get paid, charge them say, yo, I got a $2,000 package, but for you, I'll charge for $500 for a consultation.
Hey.
These niggas might eat it all the way up. I'm not joking, but I might do it.
Marcus Hitch Vaughn.
Hey.
Oh man, that's hilarious though. The ultimate hustle. Fuck it, I'm even gonna call it a scam because what if I actually change someone's life with that?
You have to
That
be Hitch.
$500 might change a man's life.
Hey.
And we're here at the Jig Is Up podcast. We're here about serving the people. We're here for the people. We want to serve y'all.
We do it for the people.
But fellas, you can't be a Melvin out in these streets. You gotta learn how to take rejection in stride. You can't be telling girls that they're firecrackers, they're mentally retarded. I got plenty more girls waiting to get at me. Oh, shout outs to Grown Folks Business. I see y'all.
What up, though?
I don't know. Is it normal ass Carl Thomas?
What's good?
Is it
Oh my god.
Stupid.
is it Chris Starr? Who is it? Who's behind the Grown Folks Business?
You stupid.
Oh man, they're good, man. Go listen to their podcast too, man. They're good peoples. Oh man, yeah. See, everybody know he was off the chain with that voicemail. Man, Chris Starr, we gotta have you on the show. You gotta come through.
Yes, please.
See, that's the one you
Girl
on the
power.
show. Girl power. Oh man, let's
Come
keep it.
through.
Really, when somebody calls or texts you that you gave your number,
Oh, hold
you
on.
respond back.
Chris
So,
Starr requested
I
to
guess
be
you
on the
too
video
retarded to
live
realize.
while we're doing a live podcast. Hold on, we'll go ahead and just say fuck it, have a little fun. We're going live with Grown Folks. Another collaboration. Let's see how we could do this. She sent an invite. Hey, what's up, Chris Starr? How you doing?
Hey, girl.
Okay,
hey.
so you're representing. So we here.
Right, so this Melvin situation,
Okay.
I was like, bruh, you gave her like half a day to respond. Like, is there a criteria as to how quickly we're able to just like, can I breathe? She might have been taking a nap, Melvin. Like,
No, you can't fucking breathe. You're not allowed to breathe.
when I heard that message, because I know Melvin, not specifically.
Ooh.
Bruh.
That's hilarious. Oh, not Melvin.
I know Melvin.
Melvin's, right? I mean, not talking about Ving Rhames.
Going on somebody love.
I mean, not talking about Baby Boy Melvin.
Traveler. 6 hours a day, bro.
Oh
that's
man,
cool.
but y'all know, like we're breaking down the voicemail. We talked about how he says that he has mad girls. That's not true because a guy who has mad girls don't act like that.
Not at all, because guess what? It's on to the next one.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not here for Melvin.
Yeah, Melvin, you're canceled, and it's around Valentine's Day. Why would you do that?
I mean, she should have went to dinner with him.
She should have went to dinner, like a foodie call.
Hey, she probably got a few men to choose from. He over here talking about he got.
No, a foodie call. Girls who
a
just
foodie call.
a girl who specifically use men just for food.
I go by the name.
I cannot confirm or deny that is
That's Joe's Marco right there. This is the podcast.
my lips are sealed.
Oh, okay. You know what? Definitely, we got to get you on the show. We record on Mondays.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Yeah, we'll schedule it. I just wanted to say what's up while you guys were live, and I had to weigh in on this Melvin situation.
all right.
All right, y'all. Be up.
All right. Peace.
Bye, girl. That's hilarious.
That was Chris Starr, y'all. Man, I think everybody's coming in, man. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We just having fun. We're talking about Melvin being lame. Whoever he is. I know he's from San Diego, so that's, you know.
We're talking about Melvin being lame. We just know he's from San Diego.
And it's not a good look.
Good plug. Not a good plug at all.
It's not, man. Don't trust niggas with 858 area code.
Oh
619 all the way.
What's gonna be the cover art?
Dude.
I got an idea.
'Cause it's not. It couldn't be Melvin from Baby Boy.
Nah.
Melvin's room.
Melvin's
Shit,
room.
Welvin. Not just playing.
Nah, not Welvin. Welvin got more game than Melvin.
Hey, for real though.
Right.
Oh man, you know it's bad when Welvin got more game than you. Oh
These
shit.
nuts.
Got you. Oh man, is that it? Let's see. Was that it? Okay.
That you gave your number, you respond back. So
you
I
being
guess
demanding.
you're too retarded to realize that.
Too
So
retarded to
I'm gonna just go
realize
ahead and
it.
delete your number.
I'm going to delete your number.
Okay, so I want to say
Okay.
I can see the frustration with trying to text somebody and not getting a text back. This whole 2-3 days later, that's y'all interesting with that. You know, I'm the type of person I'll text back, but I also agree with you where like your phone be on silent or something, because I do that shit too. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, half of me is like, I feel you, dude. The other half is like, why are you leaving a fucking voicemail?
Yeah.
You should just kept it pushing. Like
that's a vent that you have with your boys. Like, man, this bitch over here.
Yeah.
And that's when your homies hype you up. It's like, man, fuck that bitch, man.
Yeah.
Come on, other ones. That's what
Nigga, let's
homies
go out
are-
tonight, man.
Yeah, that's what homie's supposed to do. You ain't supposed to do that all by yourself. Come on, man. That's like,
to that no chicks.
bruh, that's like going to the club by
Voicemail.
yourself. There's two things you don't do when you go out clubbing. One, you don't go to the club alone. Two, you don't take a shit in the club. Other than that, you fine, man.
You don't take a shit in the club.
You don't
That's
take
not-
a shit in the club, man. And
that's something you do.
And that's what Melvin
I've done
did.
it. But that's something you don't do. Even though I've done it.
Hey.
Hey, duty called.
we-
BOOTY.
That's gangster. You just still pull numbers after taking the shit in the club?
Yes. Came out there, washed my hands, and tipped the dude that gave me my tissue to dry my hands.
That's
like,
next level
pep towel.
confidence.
I was like, let me get that gum right there. I'm about to go get this girl number. After taking the shit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Someone's calling.
Oh, what? Someone's trying to call in. That's hilarious, though.
Oh, where?
Someone was calling. Yeah.
Oh, we got 2 lives going on. Someone else trying to call in. Who is it? Do we know them? I don't know. But this is getting kind of fun.
Is that it for that, or is there more left on that message?
Oh, no. That was it. That was the message, man. And, but yeah, man, that's it's just lame. You can't do that. And you're making San Diego fellas look bad. I know San Diego fellas, we're dignified men in San Diego. We are better than that. I'm pretty sure you got your lady or whoever you're dating something nice for Valentine's Day. I'm sure. I'm guilty. I need to get some shit for my girl too. So, you know, you guys are not alone. She might see this on live. But, hey, babe.
Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
She might see this later. You know, just a proud member of the faithful black man community. Oh my gosh. Because you know, black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
Hashtag black men don't cheat.
Oh my gosh.
Hashtag faithful black men. Stand up.
Stand up.
Unite.
For the good fight. But let me go ahead. Then we'll just close this little segment out. Thank you guys for whoever watching us on Instagram Live. Be sure to subscribe. Let me go ahead to type that down. Subscribe. And I'll put down the website. You know. Damn, see? This is when I need to start needing a damn intern. Yeah, we working. We all working because we all on live and everything. So sorry for the awkward silence since y'all And then, yeah, show will be ready tomorrow. Available tomorrow.
Excuse me.
All right. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about it, man. Nothing to say from Melvin, man. You ain't getting no pussy for a while. I mean, good thing you didn't FaceTime her. Can you imagine a FaceTime voicemail?
You know what? This is all you gotta do, man. Right? If until your picture comes out, go by another name.
Here's our go. Sorry.
Like, I don't know if you need to alter your voice in some kind of way, but
Hey, my name is Melvin.
I mean, you don't call yourself Melvin.
I mean,
My name is Michael. Melvin, no, my name is Michael. What are you
My
talking
name is
about?
Marcus.
No.
Marcus.
Yeah, there's a lot of Marcuses out there, but it ain't me. This Marcus got a girlfriend. Marcus in a happy relationship.
You don't need to
Fuck you
worry
mean?
about no firecrackers.
She thought she was the bomb, but she was really a firecracker. What the fuck?
I got a dynamite at home. What you talking about, nigga? Fuck you. All right, man. But yeah, man, that's it, man. We could go ahead and get it started with the NSA. And we're not talking about National Security Agency. We're talking about the NASA service announcement. Motherfucker. Anyway, we'll go ahead and take it away. You need the beatbox eating music?
But of course.
All right.
Damn, son, where do you find this? This the Jig is Up podcast with Nessa's Service Master.
She catching heat when I get there. I'm gonna tell her about herself.
All right. So, you got Miss Nessa with the NSA. What's good? What's the word? What's the announcement?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl. I have a mini rant.
Mini rant.
Yes. And it low-key... I don't know about if it ties in, but it kind of something somewhat similar to this situation, minus the fact I didn't give my phone number, so y'all don't have to. Y'all ain't gonna be hearing no voicemails left to me, and in fact, I don't even check my voicemail, so I'm dead serious. Like my mom would be like, "You didn't hear my voicemail?" I'm like, "Oh, you left a voicemail?" Like I really don't check my voicemail. And I really should. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if y'all seen my Snap rant the other day. Or the other night. Apparently, my video didn't, load properly. So, y'all didn't get whoever actually seen it didn't get the full story. So, I'm just going to go over it again. And, yeah. So the other night I was saying, oh, by the way, like I said, it's my birthday all month. I celebrate the entire month. And, like I said, shout out to everybody that really paid attention to my post and really slid me some money for my birthday. If PayPal, Cash App, they was not playing. So shout out to y'all for really fucking doing that. Shout out to y'all that's been taking me out to eat.
You're accepting donations.
Yes. I always put it out there just to put it out there, and I'm usually it's usually my friends, but I really got motherfuckers.
Some
really
strangers.
They're not strangers.
Like acquaintances.
Yeah, they're acquaintances, but
right.
they really pulled through.
You ain't out here doing no OnlyFans or premium Snapchat accounts, are you?
Shit. I'm hardly even I'm forcing myself to post out shit on my social media. That's how bad it is. But definitely not.
I'm the same way. I'm more of a scroller than a shower.
Yeah, so definitely not on that Snapchat premium shit. But so anyway, I'm having conversation with acquaintance, homeboy, whatever you want to call it. We real cool. We check in on each other. And he's been trying to get me he's been trying to buy me a book because he knows I like to read, or that I want to add more reading into my life. So he had asked me, I think like a month or so ago, like to get me the book originally, because I was saying I wanted the Kobe Bryant book, and he was like, oh, let me get it for you. And I was like, nah. And the reason for that was because that's something that, it's, as much as I love me some Kobe, it wasn't a priority. So I was like, nah, if you gonna buy me a book, I'd rather buy me a book that of something that I want to like read like right at this second type stuff. But you know, I was BSing or whatever. So now it's my birthday, and he's just like, Vanessa, let me buy you a book. And I said, okay, because he wanted to, because remember last episode I had mentioned that I left my book in the on the airplane, right? So he was like, let me buy you the book to replace that. I said, fine, okay, cool, it is what it is, right? So he's like, how much is it? And I'm like, I think it was like $13-14. This fool done sent me $40. And I was like, okay. And on the message on Cash App, he put book plus wine. So book and wine. And I was like, well, I don't drink wine, with the exception of yesterday. Mind you, this happened on Saturday.
She was on that Stella Rosa. That Stella Rosa black.
It was actually pretty good. I was like, I don't drink wine, so I'm just going to buy more books. And, you know, so obviously it was worth, because he sent me more than what that book was worth. So I was just like, okay, cool. So I go into Target. I go get me the 5 Love Languages. And what the fuck other book? Oh, I got 2 other books at another Target, but I was looking for the 5 Love Languages. And they only had it at the one at Plaza, so I had to drive over there to get it. Anyway, I'm leaving, right? And as soon as I walk out, I see a group of a bunch of dudes, and I'm like, fuck, because I have to walk that way.
You felt like that girl in that Instagram video?
Yes.
What, at the gas station?
The only thing is I was more covered up, but I feel like it doesn't matter like what you're wearing. Like, guys is still gonna holler. They gonna shoot their shot.
If they can see your shape, they will.
And I had a crop top. I had my Black Girls Got the Juice crop top, so I had sweats on and that, but like, you know, I got my little midriff showing and stuff, and I'm just like, and you know, the guys are talking, and they look up, and I'm like, oh,
that's problematic.
Shit.
Easy.
Oh shit. So I'm sitting here like, you know, like not even on my phone, but pretending I'm on my phone just to like, you know, ignore. And then I already knew it. So then another guy comes up next to me, and I'm like, fuck. And then he's like, smile. And I'm like, and I don't like when guys like when guys do that.
Did he say it with a straight face?
Yes. He was
How you
like,
gonna tell you to smile with a straight face?
Yes. He was like, smile. And
I've
I'm
said
just like
something not like that, but in the same realm, like, yo, it's good. You all right? You should smile. Like, you live. They don't be feeling that shit.
Only Lil Duval could get away with that. Lil Duval
smile, bitch.
Smile, bitch. You like,
you stupid. So yeah, so I'm like, so I do my little fake smile, and I'm like keeping pushing, and then he's just like, oh, he was like, oh, you like to read books? And he like snatches the book out my hand.
Wow, he snatches the book.
Yes, snatched the book. And he was just like, he's like, oh, you reading about love. He's like, so does that mean you're a loving person? And I was like, I mean, I guess. I don't, like, what? Like, I don't want to have this conversation
nigga,
with
why
you right
trying
now.
to know my life right now? He's like, leave me alone.
And he was like, where's your man at? He's like, if your man was treating you right, you wouldn't have to be reading books like this. And I'm looking like, and I'm still walking.
Does he
and
have a point? No.
I'm walking and I'm like, you know, so I'm kind of like,
that's a fair question.
Give me my fucking book back. I didn't say all that, but you know, so he gives me my book. He's still walking with me. Yeah, I definitely was. And I'm just like, he's just like, oh, you know, just chopping it up with me. Shit that I don't even want to talk. I'm giving him short ass answers, you know.
He's just not taking any of the hints.
None of the hints. None at all. And then he finally asked, like, he was just like, oh, you know, so we might as well exchange numbers and blah, blah, blah.
Might as well.
I said, nah, I'm good. You know, and then he was like, oh, you good? And I was like, oh, I'm not ready. I don't feel like getting disrespected right now. Like, I that's what I was thinking was coming next, because, you know, and it's funny because the Melvin thing happened the following day.
So you got Melvin.
No, I almost did.
It's going to be a verb.
What
now.
happened? Continue.
Melvin's going to be a verb.
You got Melvin.
You got Melvin? Watch.
Man,
I was expecting.
I was Melvin in today.
I was expecting it, but no.
Melvin
Luckily, he was just like, "Oh no, you not trying to exchange number?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Oh, all right then. You know, you have a good night." So I'm like, "Oh yes, Thank you.
That's what I respond with. Like, all right, well, you have a good day then.
Because I've had the guys that were like, I think I mentioned one time, like at Starbucks, I was like chilling doing my homework, and he comes in. I'm gonna go back to the story, but he comes in, sits down next to me, and is chopping up with me. I'm fucking busy. I'm working. I have my books out. I have papers out. I got this going. I got my headphones on. I don't want to be bothered. And he's just like trying to talk and ask me questions. I'm being short, and then he asking for my number, and I'm just like, no, I'm okay. But I'm like not even paying him attention. I'm just writing. So he gets up and he was like, well, fuck you then, bitch. You know, and mind you, it's a predominantly like there's a lot of Caucasians there, and there's this black guy, and then me, and he's like, fuck you then, bitch. You one of them. He's like, you just like them other black bitches, and da da da. And I'm just looking like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to fucking do my homework, like, you know. And everyone's kind of like looking. It was so embarrassing. I was like that shit was so whack. But anyways, back to the other story. So then I went back to my car and I did a mini rant on Snap. But basically, I just kind of told the story. And my question to the fellas, and this is not obviously to all fellas, but these are to the fellas that do shit like that. If you see that baby is like not trying to be bothered, which I'm baby, I was not trying to be bothered at all, but I'm still trying to be polite. You know, if I'm just like really short with you, I'm keep walking, I'm trying to mind my business, I'm like, no, you asking about my man or whatnot. Like, if I'm not interested, or any woman's not interested, like, why is it that y'all feel the need to be persistent and keep it pushing? Like, I could see if I showed like a slight bit of interest, but I was just like, I had like my blockers on.
I'm confused. Well, I'm not confused, but I would say that could be easily like determined if it's not easily determined if you're really not interested, or that whole, you know, playing hard to get shit.
Define hard to get.
A girl that's shooting you down, but she still wants you to be persistent.
When is that ever the case? I don't know. I've never seen that. I've never done that. So that's why I'm asking. You've
never seen that before? I've seen guys that were persistent with girls, and they be like, I'm not even paying attention, blah, blah, blah. And by the end of the night, then they go get her number or something, or eventually he would get what he's looking for, like, because he was persistent. Like, I've heard girls tell me, like, yeah, I like a guy to be hard to get. Now, I would tell them, you're an idiot. I would tell a girl that, like, you want him to play hard to get? That's stupid. Because, you know, you're going to keep, you know.
You're going to never get got.
Yeah, like, you'll never get a dude. Like, you keep shooting them down. Like, this is the confusion for guys today. Like, one minute they come towards a girl that wants them to play hard to get, and then he kind of like, all right. But then he's like, all right, well, the next one I'm going to try to, like, be more persistent, and they run into you. And you're like, what the fuck is this?
Because I
gauge it, bro.
Because with that and that's real. Like I said, like
I do want to say though,
what?
Because like for us guys, I'm not speaking for every guy, but I'm sure some guys' mentality is she's here right now. You know, she may look like she doesn't want to be bothered and everything, but that doesn't. I'm not going to see her. I don't know the next time I'm going to see her again for the right time. Like, so I'm going to shoot my shot. Mm-hmm. Whether she shoots it down, if it looks like it's for sure get shot down or not, because I don't know what's in her mind. Like, you could look like you're not wanting to be bothered, but then you might give them the number. Like, that's how dudes are thinking. Me personally, you know, I you know, single Mark picked his battles. If it looked like a good situation, I would take my shot. But if she looked like, you know, at Starbucks, books everywhere and all that shit, I'm like, this fucking sucks. Because this is the one time I see her, and I can't shoot my shot because I used to always try to ask myself, like, man, how these girls be so cool with that? Like, I'm busy right now, but you don't know this nigga probably make you happy as fuck. Just because you all busy and all this, you can't, like, but hey, it ain't my, you know, it ain't for me to say.
Yeah, and then also if that's not something you're looking for, like at that moment, then it's kind of like it don't even matter. Like, I know it sucks, but like right now, like I'm not looking for to be in a relationship with just anybody right now. I'm not into like looking into dating. So if someone's like, oh, let me get to know you, da, da, da. Yes, call it blocking my blessings all you want. But if I'm not even looking to date, then for a guy to tell me, oh, I want to, get to know you, I'm just like, but that's not the space I'm in right now. I'm not going to waste either of our times.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it as.
Yeah, that's fine if you let it be known. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you'll, as a woman, getting different type of guys that are very persistent, and then you're constantly, and it's not like I'm like, oh, it's like, no. Those type of girls, for the most part, they still want the attention, and they just don't want to seem easily.
See, I'm not even speaking for the ones just laughing and shit.
No, I know.
Like,
I'm just
they'll
saying.
be acting
I'm saying
just like you.
I'm saying it. I can only speak for myself. If a dude sees, and my body language too, I'm not even facing him. I'm like walking to my car. If he didn't have my book, I feel like I would have ended the conversation easier, but I'm not going to sit there and snatch it. And then you just never know nowadays. Like, as a woman, you just never know what's going to happen. I didn't have nobody with me. It's nighttime. I'm not, and I'm just like not in the mood. Like, I just don't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to be a bitch and be like, can you just leave me the fuck alone? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's one of those things where it's just like, damn if I do, damn if I don't.
I personally appreciate you for not doing that.
Yeah, definitely. And I
Even
know
though, what's the name was super persistent. Me, I'm like, I shoot my shot. If she don't take the bait, then it's like, all right, you have a good night.
Yeah,
you missed out on a good night.
Yeah, and you know what? And I appreciate dudes that's like that, when they're just like, like, all right, you cool, okay, it's cool, and keep it pushing, because they know another bitch is gonna walk out that store in the next 5 minutes. You can shoot your shot then, like, you know what I mean?
Shoot him down too.
Hey, well, you never know. You never know,
but the kings gotta know that you already a good catch. Despite the door slamming in your face, you still got to know that you're a good catch. So therefore, even if it's a loss, have a gracious loss. He was like, you know what? Even though you don't feel like talking, would you like a drink? If you want to like drink or something like that, give her the drink, get the fuck out of there. So therefore, when you get out of there, you don't make her feel obligated whatsoever.
Yeah.
And she will enjoy her drink. If she happens to see you again, cool. If she doesn't, then she could have the back of her mind, like, even though he, took it like a good sport, maybe if he comes around, if I see him again, maybe. It means he's shaking his head like, nah, fuck that.
Nah, I'm bitter now.
You bitter?
It's like I bow out. Like, once I'm a gentleman about it and everything, but if I see you again, I don't know. I don't know. Nah, I don't know.
But that's the same thing too. Like, I remember my uncle told me a story when he went out clubbing, and it was like in his heyday, and then some people thought he was lame or something like that, and he went to his car. All of a sudden, he became more interesting. Like, that's the type of shit.
Yeah,
like,
I've seen some.
Get the fuck away from me. No, I'm cool.
Yeah, because those thoughts go.
Hey, what's up? Like, oh no, like, where you going? I'm going home. Oh, you going home by yourself? Yes.
Unfortunately, thanks to you.
I'm going home.
Thanks to you, I am.
You saved me the time from a scary piss test too. So
you stupid.
If you don't mind
so
removing yourself away from my car, I don't want to hit you. I got full coverage too. So
I got full coverage.
But I'm not trying to hit anyone. All right. So can you please step aside?
Right. No, but like, I don't know. Guys gotta chill on that. Like, they have to limit their shots. It's like, okay, you took a shot, you missed.
Don't shoot at high volume.
Don't shoot no more, man. Not with that same girl. Nah, just go to the next one.
Yeah, and you keep that same energy to use on somebody else.
Go to a different court.
Exactly.
Go to a different range, or whatever shooting metaphor you prefer.
And if it gets to you that bad, don't shoot your next shot until you're in a better space.
Yes.
For me, I've had nights where I was 0 for fucking 10 over 15. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna have a drink and be over here. I'm not finna take no more shots.
I ain't talking to
even
nobody.
When you think like that next one's gonna be the one, I'm still not taking. No, that's too many. Nah, I'm good.
I don't like. Look, you know me. Like, when I started going out at the time when I was single, I came out there just like, I took the girls approach. I just go out there and have fun. I ain't trying to dance. I ain't trying to dance with none of y'all. I'm drinking.
Speaking of,
I'm having fun.
I was gonna bring that up, Marco.
Oh, go ahead.
Remember New Year's Eve? There was a girl close by
time ago.
Dancing, shooting every nigga down. I'm like, I want to dance with her, but I'm not gonna be that next nigga getting shot down. So
long time ago.
So
disclaimer.
long time ago. Single Mark.
And single Marco too. We went out
Yeah.
for New Year's Eve.
We went out for New Year's Eve. Like, fuck it, man. We gonna have fun wherever we at. And we was we was dancing out there, and it was a girl. I could tell I wasn't exactly sure. Like, if I'm not sure, I'm not shooting my shot.
Yeah.
Like, maybe she feeling us, maybe she not. But she was shooting every nigga down. I'm like, nope, not shooting my shot. And at the end of the night, she was like,
this.
yeah. At the end of the night, she said something like, why you didn't dance with me? I'm like, because you was shooting every nigga down. Like, no, I'm not. No, I wasn't gonna try it. Nope. You're lost. I'm sorry. I can't tell you anything else.
That was hilarious.
I can't read motherfuckers' minds.
Easy was like, nope. Because I was telling you, I was like, she look like he was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, Marco was like, hey man, she look like she feel you. I'm like, hey, until she actually show it, then I'm gonna like
hashtag your turn.
Oh yeah.
You stupid.
Ladies, hashtag your turn. Tell
Yeah.
you ain't getting no Me Too out here. Ladies, you gonna have to make the first move.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Hashtag your turn.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just feel like guys have to learn to, like you say, gauge it a little better.
They have, they have to learn how to let go of,
Ego.
Ego one, and that whole thing what I was saying, like, I might not see this girl again. Let me shoot my shot. If the situation looks bad, just don't do it. Fuck it, man. Just fuck it. Play it safe.
Just don't do it.
It's a gamble anyway, so why don't you just be safe about it? You don't have to go super hard. So
go big or go home. But like I said, like, some women like myself, like, we've gotten both ends of the sticks where they back off easily, and then the ones that go in on your ass.
Well,
so it's like,
bitch.
Yeah, so it's like I said, I've never been the type to be like, I said leave me the fuck alone, or I got a man, like, even if I don't, but just use that to try to scare them away. Like, I'm really nice and polite, but then it's like you could only do it so
man
much.
Only repels respectful men.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a man only repels.
What your man got to do with
respectful
me?
men? Now, like, if a dude, if you say that, he be like, where?
He let you outside the house by
Marco.
yourself.
Where?
Not trying to get you in trouble, but have you ever said I got a girl and they were like, so?
Never, because I don't put myself in that situation.
What? Wait.
Good answer.
How can you put yourself in that situation?
Because I don't be out.
The only time he's out, he's with his girl.
I'm talking about, like, this could be like a coworker talking about.
Nah, not even. I'm like, well, I have what you call arrested bitch face for a guy, RBF, and I've been told I'm not the most approachable person.
Me too. I've been told that.
I've been told that at the gym.
So, like, I know for a fact that's not gonna happen. A girl's gonna be like, hey, what's up? You got a girl? Like, yeah, nigga, I got a girl.
Well, hey, man.
Fuck you mean?
Well, shit.
Fuck you mean?
I've been in situations that I didn't put myself in, where, like, a girl that was cool, talking to her at work or something. Not like I walked up to her, hey, how are you, stranger? None of that shit.
Hey,
It's
big
just
head.
she, I would mention my girl and shit, and she would be like, what she got to do with me? Because she'll try to get at me still. I'm like, you didn't just hear me say I got a girl? It's like, yeah, I heard, but what's up still? Like, nah, ain't no still. No, we're done. No, I can't be friendly with you now.
Yeah.
The only still is gonna be the fucking blower, bitch. Get back.
Yeah.
You're so stupid.
Oh man. But yeah. Anything else?
That's it.
Oh, and I want to say I was trying to give perspective from the guy's point of view, not trying to argue against what you're saying. Cause
No.
niggas do need to chill. For real.
Yeah.
Need to chill. That is
Y'all
a
need
fact.
to chill out there, man.
Yeah, and going back to what y'all was saying, as women, stop playing the games. No playing hard to get. That shit's old. Is you with it or you not? Because it's 2019. It's okay, ladies. It's okay to shoot your shot too. It is definitely
Hashtag
okay.
your
Wait,
turn.
I also want to say hashtag opposite day is only for one day, not
He's-
not not 365 times a year. Like it shouldn't opposite day all the time. Like just do the opposite of what I say. What? That doesn't make sense. Just say what you want. Like
Yeah, lady, shoot your shot.
So with the Just Hilarious video, how'd you guys feel about that?
I mean, that's women logic.
that's exactly what I was talking about.
That's women logic.
Yeah.
You know,
Which makes no sense. Not to me. I'm a
get away from me. I want you close to me. Cause knowing my ass, I'm literal. I'm like, what? You want me to get away from you? I'll
Yeah.
step away, and
Yeah.
then you're gonna get extra mad at the fact that I left you alone.
Yeah, it's me. I'm gonna take your word for it. Get away? Are you sure? 'Cause I'm about to get away.
I'll give you the opportunity to
I'm gonna give you this.
stop
I'ma
being
get away.
opposite with my
Yeah,
ass.
yeah, I do
Next
that.
thing you know, I get a text message. It's so funny how you just. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
What a fucking.
Oh, it's like
Well,
that. You
bitch,
just
I
gonna
think
leave,
it's funny
huh?
too. So shut the fuck up.
Right. You just gonna leave, huh? It's like
You're gonna
that.
give me a text message with a double space 2.5 MLA formatted works cited
Oh my god.
type of thesis
Works
statement
cited.
text message, and I'm just like, do I really want to read all
Got
this
time for
shit?
this.
Whole paragraph.
Yeah.
Just give me the female Melvin treatment. And just leave
Double
me a-
spaced.
Hey, leave me a voicemail and I'll listen to it.
I feel like too though sometimes like women like they say it like sarcastically because at this point and we as women have to understand this, at this point sometimes something that we feel is common sense is not so common to men.
Because it's not common sense.
No, some things are common sense. If you are playing on your phone and we're together and I get upset because you're not paying me any attention, but you're paying attention to the phone, and I get upset and then you mad because I'm mad, like I feel like common sense, if we're together in the same space, you shouldn't be playing on your phone. To me that's common sense. No? Why not?
Like, was he playing on his phone first before you came over, or what's the situation?
No, y'all are together.
Did y'all just link up and then he just starts playing on his phone? Like, what's up?
I'm
Like,
not speaking it from experience. I'm just giving an example. Because it doesn't even matter if it's a dude or a woman. Like it's happened on both occasions. Like it happens. It don't matter. But if you're like, hey, come over, or I'm like, oh, I'm gonna come over, that means we're gonna be spending time with each other.
Yeah.
So if we're spending, and I put in quotes because sometimes, again, y'all saying it's not common sense. If we're spending time with each other, if I came over to be in your space or vice versa, and you laid up playing on your phone, scrolling through the gram, you know, and I can't speak for every situation because sometimes it's both parties, you can't complain. But if I'm going and you're playing on your phone, that to me that's rude. Like if that's the case, then I need to go home. You know what I mean? So to us, it's common sense. Don't play on your phone, but we shouldn't have to tell you
if
that.
y'all plan to link up, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you just pull it up.
Well, yeah, no, and of course I'm talking about in that. And this
is for men and women.
This
though,
is
like,
men and
a dude
women
pulling up or a chick pulling up, whatever. Like
Both sides.
Yeah. So, but like I said, to me, so to some guys, they feel like it's not common sense. Like, why are you mad? And it's like I feel like I shouldn't have to voice that. Like, oh, get off your phone because I'm here. Like, you know what I mean? Because that sounds, I don't know.
Hey, but that nigga might be in the middle of dropping a fire ass tweet though. You just never know.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, like,
And I feel like
I'm just
sometimes
like- I'm just
disclaimers,
joking, I'm just
and I
joking.
feel like disclaimers is good too, because there have been situations where I'll be like chilling, and I'm the type of person, I don't like to really be on my phone like that if I'm in somebody's company. Like even if it's a group of friends, because I've seen it, just everybody chilling, everybody on their phone, and it's quiet, and I'm like, damn, like this is the society that we're in now. Like it's crazy. But you know, if I'm like in the middle of something, as you come, I know you're coming, but I'm in the middle of posting something or whatever, I will be like, oh, hold on, let me post this really quick and then I'll get to you. But that's just me. But I feel like sometimes it's not reciprocated. You know what I mean? But that was just an example about a phone. I mean, I could give other examples, but that was my phone was in front of me, so that's why I gave that. But
all right, I got y'all. You guys ready for some questions from listeners?
Definitely.
We haven't done this in a while. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excited?
but all parties don't be rude. keep your phone in your pocket or something.
Yeah,
Put your phone down.
Or
Unless
do
it's
the
a-
date
unless it's an
thing. If
emergency.
you're on
You know
a
what I-
date, put your phone in the middle. You can even put it face down if
Nope.
you want.
That's what I'm gonna do now, and I think it worked because me and my lady we went out and had dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I left my phone in my car. I left my phone in my car.
That's the best thing to do, actually.
Like I left it in the car. One of us, she would have the phone, because So if you get a call or something like that, if I miss a call, sorry, but
Sorry, fuck you. No,
Hey, busy.
I'll call you back.
maybe.
Just don't give me a Melvin treatment.
Right, give me a couple days to hit you back.
That's the best thing you could do, though, man.
Leave your phone in the car. See, look at that. Look, boom. Gems.
But not everybody thinks like that, so that's why.
I did it on accident. It worked out.
He said I did it on accident. See, it sounded good. Now you done fucked it up. It happened on accident.
But I'm being
it
real.
was getting to that point.
But leave it in the car though. It's a happy accident. It's a happy accident.
There's a thing too that I heard, like a group of friends, they go to dinner and everyone puts their phone in the middle of the table, and just by habit you grab your phone.
Yeah.
So they said the first one that grabs their phone has to pay for everyone's meal.
Oh
I kind of like that, but I don't, because if you at a restaurant that's expensive as fuck, my phone in the car, I'm not even gonna put it.
But then you don't have to worry about it. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Leave your phone in the car.
You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Since we talking about some paying the bill.
What?
I was thinking like somebody you putting you putting dollars up every time you grab your phone for the tip.
That's good. That's a good one too.
I would do that better. Like,
but some people don't carry around cash. So like, what would be a alternative?
What is it? Cash App, Venmo.
But to who? What if it's like a group of
person?
To each person.
$1 to each person on
I like
Venmo.
that.
I just feel like something with that, like I think it's
Cash
dope, but it's only effective if everybody's really with it. Because some people are like, man, fuck that
I ain't
shit.
doing that shit, man. Fuck y'all, man.
I'm doing what I want, nigga. I'm scrolling, nigga. Double tapping all the big fat ass.
Bitch, I ain't sending y'all
So
shit.
Yeah, and that's annoying
And I'm
because
snapping
it's like
everything, nigga. Look, we in
you're
here.
so stupid.
Get your phone smacked, nigga.
Get your phone smacked up. I think that's like a great idea, but like I said, if that's annoying when you have people that's like that, like.
Yeah.
They're not understanding, they're not seeing the bigger picture. It's like, let's really communicate and enjoy one another's presence like we used to.
I be doing that at shows now too. I literally have my phone out just for one little clip and I leave that shit in my pocket.
Just experience the show.
Trying to experience the whole the experience. That's what I'm there for.
All
Feel
right.
it.
I got 2 questions from listeners.
Let's hear it.
All right. First one is, how would you feel or would date someone that had nudes circulating on the internet?
Ooh, that's interesting. Nudes like
Nudes,
on some porn,
nigga.
no, like on some porn shit, or it happened to be like you sent it to your partner at the time and they started.
Oh, circulating it.
Yeah, because there's a difference. Because it's either you could be a porn star, or
let's play both. Let's play both. Let's say it's a revenge porn. Ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend was like, look at this nigga's dick. Even though I don't think women do revenge porn, they just what they do is extort men with small dicks. Like they tried to do with Jeff Bezos earlier. The National Enquirer tried to extort Jeff Bezos. I don't give a fuck how small my dick is, nigga. I'm Jeff Bezos, nigga. How much motherfucking money I got?
Oh my gosh.
Richest man, period.
What the fuck?
You mean because his ex-wife about to...
You gonna extort me because I got a small dick? Bitch, I'm Jeff Bezos. I could have a drone come to your house right now.
Yeah, I could have a drone.
The fuck you mean? So what? I'm worth you got 1 billion streams, I got $1 billion.
Holla.
Match me.
Match me.
I'll put your ass out of business. How about that?
Have your profile shut down.
No more Amazon Prime for you.
Yep, no Prime, no money.
For you and all your employers, motherfucker. Fuck with
lose.
Me. Good day, sir. But yeah. How would you deal with that, Ness, if you had a...
You said on either of the two? I don't know.
Answer for both.
If it's on some porn shit, it's like, fuck, man.
That's his job.
Yeah. You mean like at that current moment and I wasn't aware of it? Or was his job,
past.
right?
Or maybe he was a male stripper and someone snuck in a little photo of him.
He was on a Chippendales fire or something.
I'm
doing
anti that.
doing bachelorette parties and shit.
I've always been weirded out by
Putting
that.
dick
I
on
told
their
you guys
shoulders,
that.
you know what I mean?
I'm like weirded out
Show
by
what you been
that.
thinking
Like when
about.
I went to school, I went to Mar Vista, so we had the swim team. So they be in their speedos, you know, all the girls like, and I'm just like turning my. There's something about like guys in like just their tight undies, and I don't know. That shit's. I don't like that shit.
You don't like that shit?
No. So
Could that be
so
a
no
phobia?
Chippendales. So like I would never go to Chippendales. Like that's like.
So you
weird
didn't
to
like
me.
track stars when they're like in their no track stars, no wrestlers, no football players, even with the tight pants. None of that.
Nah.
Guys in dun-dun-duns.
Definitely not.
No.
But okay. So if it was their profession of the past, you know, I can't hold it against them.
But that shit went viral too. Like a viral picture. It's like all the girls don't know what you working with.
Oh shit! I mean, well,
That you be coming home to.
well, shit. Fuck it. I mean, what can I do about it?
Yeah.
You know. And if it's on some revenge porn shit.
Or what if he had an OnlyFans page and then, like, he's making like mad money from showing his dick?
Hey, if he breaking me out some money, fuck it. I can't even be mad.
What if he's like you know treating you? He you know he reaping the benefits. He's taking you out. You going on trips. From his
that's what I
OnlyFans.
said. I can't complain.
Okay, can't complain. Okay,
Nah.
then you're a good sport.
What if he's doing? Never mind.
What?
I watched this SNL skit about this father. He took his family out to dinner because he got fired, but he found a side gig, and these dudes kept walking up like, "Man, that video was great." So,
Oh my god.
so he had a video where he was showing his butt and like sitting on stuff, and yeah, it was butt stuff.
Butt stuff.
But he was making $10 per head, and I think it was like 10,000 followers.
Oh, that nigga gotta.
Yeah,
That's
because his wife was like,
"That's some bread right
his
there."
wife,
though.
yeah, his wife was like,
That's
"What the
some bread?"
His wife was like, "What the fuck?" He was like, "No, it's not just $10. It's $10 per person. I got 10,000 followers." She was like, "Let me get a calculator." She's like, "Yeah, kids, maybe we shouldn't be so harsh on your father."
Yeah, see, that's some bread right there.
Hey,
Shit.
sometimes you gotta have that pimping mentality.
Shit.
Like if he was doing weird shit like pulling beads out his ass.
Okay, that's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line.
Hey, to each his own. Hashtag love wins. For me, how would I feel about it if I was dating someone and their news? Well, if I was in my current relationship and her news was circulating the internet, damn, would I feel away?
Yes, you would.
Like if I knew, okay, if this was like before or during, or you know, like if I knew she had her shit went viral, you know, before I got with her, then I charge it to the game. I think during, I'll probably be a little salty. I'm gonna be honest. I'll be like, what the fuck, man? What's going on?
But what
You
if
know?
it was on some revenge porn though? So
Oh,
she
it
had
was on some revenge porn shit.
Like,
then-
dude got mad because she moved the fuck on.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Oh, you gonna move
Oh,
on?
like
Okay."
Tierra Marie.
Yeah.
on some shit like that.
So how it like that's not in her control.
Well, if she was like, it was an actual porno video and she was performing better with him, then I'm like, we're gonna have a talk.
Well, you
because-
said nude, so I'm just thinking
Oh,
about
yeah.
pictures. You go if you want to go the video route, then.
But it was just like, if it was just nudes, I'm like, okay, I'm hitting it now. You know, that's just, you know, that's how it is. But it was like some porn shit.
My turn.
Yeah, I was like, what you did to him? You know, so
Oh
that's
my
that's what. But that's how. Let's be honest, fellas. Let's be honest. That's how we all feel. You like, that's why niggas want to know the girl's sexual past, and when she commits to you, you're gonna feel entitled that everything she did with them niggas, she should be doing the same, if not more, with you now.
Because if she doesn't, it comes off as a reflection
Yeah.
on how you perform with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how she feels about doing stuff with you. Because you could be a sucker nigga right now. And that last dude was everything for her. And
Yeah, you know, she put in all three holes. All you get is just one.
And it's fun. Like I can hear it now. Some girls are probably, no, that's just the male ego. No, it's not. No, you better listen to your inner true self. You did all that to him, and you won't do it to the new guy. That ain't no ego.
That's oh boy.
Nah, that's some soul searching. You have to like tell the truth with yourself.
So what's your response?
If it happened before, yeah, I'll charge it to the game, or it is what it is. Same thing if it was pics that the ex posted. It's like, well, he's just mad. Yeah. Whatever. You know, I picked you because you fine anyway. Whatever.
I picked you because you fine.
To me.
Yeah.
Fine to me. I don't care. Don't nobody else gotta like you. Well, if I like you, I like you. Fuck that. Now, if it's during, you know me, man. I'm not with that shit. You sharing yourself with these niggas on video. Like, I'm sharing you with niggas. Like, what the fuck is that?
But if it was in the past.
Well, I know I already answered that. If it's in the past, it's cool. But
no, that's
if
what
it
I'm
was
saying.
During,
but if it was like in the past, but then it came during while you were together because he was bitter because she moved on and was like, oh, I got something for that ass.
Well, yeah, I answered that one too. That's what I was saying. Like, you know, well, I'm not tripping about that either. Like, whatever that niggas hurt. Yeah. But I'm saying like if, like
it's just some new shit.
If they were still working, putting out new pics. Like you still giving niggas fucking updates. What the fuck is this?
Giving updates.
It's like, nah, you gonna have to cut that off if we're gonna be something. That's how I'm gonna say.
So
I mean, nah, I'm not even.
So this is for both of you guys. So if you met old girl and y'all really hit it off and stuff, and then she eventually told you, I have a premium Snapchat account.
Or a Cam Soda.
Cam Soda, premium Snapchat, OnlyFans. And she be advertising herself on Instagram and on Twitter. Talking about,
don't worry, baby, I'm going to give you some money too.
I mean, shit, you might.
Like, she kept it real with you from the jump. I mean, but she's just like, I got bills to pay, and this is how I was getting my little extra money, but I really fucks with you. And
I mean, that's kind of like the same thing, like learning if you're going to be able to date, you know, sex workers in general, from strippers to porn stars to, you know, solo amateur porn stars, what they're doing now on the internet. Like, can you stomach that? Can you stomach that? Like,
well, I believe there's levels to that. Because if she's just online,
like if she was just like an Instagram honey, you know, like know she's showing ass, she's showing titties, she's showing like mad thirst traps, and some niggas can't even handle that.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not tripping off of that. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, there's some shit. There's some
you streaming and stuff, and niggas only can get to you through that.
Yeah.
You gonna be the one recording her and everything.
Hell
Make that money,
like,
baby.
Babe, put your ass up a little bit more. That's gonna make them go wow.
Yeah, put that arch like right there. I got the right angle. Boom.
Because at the end of the day, that recording stops and she's all mine.
I was like, man, we're gonna have to stop recording because I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you.
Unless they want to see.
Unless we put
have to double the money though.
Unless you know, like you start playing with the ASMR market. Put the microphone right next to where you smacking the cheeks and shit, so they can hear every little thing in high def.
Put my Black Panther mask on,
high fidelity,
so they don't get my face.
Oh man.
Don't post me on your social media.
Yeah. Put the cartoon face on him. Shit. No face, no case. Edit all the tattoos if you have any identifiable
Yeah, I was going to say
I don't have tattoos.
When me and the person I was fucking with saw how much amateur video cost, he was like, yo, was good. I'm like, you know what? I would if I didn't have these tattoos. I would. Because that shit was looking real nice. I was like, it doesn't matter. I was like, yeah, we could wear masks and all that shit, but my tattoos, oh no.
Just get that leather bodysuit. Just get that leather bodysuit and wear all the like the openings are.
Oh yeah, the holes are
Where
available.
the holes are available. Just do it like that.
All latex.
The latex suit with the holes open.
Be fucking hot, hella sweating, and extra sweat and shit.
Dude, there's a market for everything.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
That is true.
There's a market for everything. So
I'll make sure I straighten my hair too, so y'all don't see my look. I be getting like people will be sending me videos like of girls in the gym or girls doing stupid shit or whatever, and they be like, "Hey, that's what you over here doing just because of the curly hair." I'm like, you know what? So at least if I have my hair straightened, they wouldn't even think twice.
Man,
So, you know what? Y'all gave me a good idea.
She
Thank
walks around
you.
with curly hair.
Man, let me show y'all a quick little video if I could find it. All right. It was already bad enough this nigga was light skinned.
So how much?
And my coworker sent me this video, but I already saw it first on on Twitter.
So how much amateur?
I seen one and it was like 38,000, like 400, like not 3,800, $38,000.
Oh yeah, Pornhub, they make some money.
Yeah,
They
and
make
that was
money
on
on
some
Pornhub.
amateur shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Like when I talked to my girl, you know, she's like, "Well, this type of porn you like?" I was like, "I kind of like homemade amateur. Like it's you know, it's more real, more relatable. You know what I mean?" Like,
I mean, I haven't seen it, but I could see.
But you know, sometimes them headlines be dope as fuck. You're like, "Damn, that is lit though."
Like,
you know, like let me see what. Sometimes I kind of like them taboo ones. You know, like that's fucked up, but that's kind of hot though. At the same time, like you know, fucking my fucking my homie's little younger sister.
Or my homie's mom.
Or fucking my homie's mom.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking my sister-in-law while everyone's up downstairs. Fucking my best friend's girl while on his birthday party in the garage.
God.
Like, these niggas, y'all some scumbags.
Sister-in-law wakes me up the head.
But I don't know, man. People's fascination with incest porn is getting a little. It's getting a little out of hand. They ain't good. They don't give a fuck about step no more. They want to actually do the incest. I'm
The step is just not there no more.
Just like fuck the step.
Mother
nigga.
and son.
We
like,
want that.
Bruh, what?
We want that Cersei and Jamie Lannister shit, nigga.
Sister and brother.
That's what we want.
Auntie and nephew.
But yeah, I saw this video, man. It's already bad enough this nigga was light skinned and he was doing he was rapping about some shit like this.
Let me see.
Hold on, let me hold up.
Like that. Girl, I know you know what time it is. Yeah, let me eat your booty hole. Drunk as fuck, I don't give a fuck. Tongue all up in your butt. Yeah, let me eat your booty hole. Drunk as fuck.
I hate how he's moving.
Tongue all up in your butt. Yeah, let me eat your booty hole.
Right there. Where you shake, whatever. Shake.
Girl, I know you like that tongue in your ass, right? You ain't got a front, cause I like that. Hold up, wait, let me get that ass crack. I like that. Let me put my tongue in your ass crack. Move with the tongue up the top to the floor. I don't give a damn what you really, really do. I don't really know what you really, really know. I don't really know what you really, really I don't give a damn what you for.
Marco, is that you?
That's burnt.
I was like, fam.
I'm not gonna lie. The first little parts, let me each of them. I'm like, people going dancing this and shit.
But the
people going dancing
with the JC gift like this, and he's like looking like he's bopping to it. Fuck, man. I just knocked us back. That's why
I was about to say, you sound like that was a personal hit. Like
that's why Gervonta Davis had to knock that dude out for light skinned niggas and put us back on the pedestal, man.
Stupid.
Had me feeling like, what the fuck? You know, this is my reaction when I saw that shit.
Oh my god.
I was like, the fuck is this nigga on? But
he just like eating booty hole.
Yeah, he like eating booty hole. So I can relate. when people say, "Oh, you see curly hair," or they see light skinned nigga with colored eyes and shit.
Some of the motherfuckers look like you, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's not like talking about Chinese people or white people or nothing like that.
Yeah.
For me, I make sure like, yo, people gonna look and be like, that's not Marco, but he kind of look like, you know. Like a boy off of a fucking Luke Cage.
Yeah. He'll never let that one down.
I will not.
He was just dying. Like, I've never heard him chuckle so hard.
Hey, that shit was so hilarious though. Like if y'all had pictures next to each other, I should put that shit on.
You gotta do it.
I should
You
put
gotta
that
do
shit
it
as a
now.
poll.
You gotta do it.
I gotta put it as a poll now.
Oh man, I'm still shout outs to Normal Ass Crawl though, because I remember like we were talking about like was he light skinned? I'll be extra sick. I was like, damn, Crawl.
Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah, that's your fear.
I mean, okay, to make it fair, I'll post something of my own look like.
Weren't you supposed to do
something
something with all of us? Like we were all. Was it something?
What, like lookalikes or something else?
Oh, you see what Brilliant Idiots are doing with Charlamagne? They're putting different hair pieces on him because he's talking about getting a getting a hairline down now.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, they're having fun with Charlamagne now on Brilliant Idiots.
Did they put the Carlos Boozer one on there?
Oh, the Carlos Boozer Beijing.
Oh, I think I remember. Was it like the Just For Me or something?
Yeah,
with
you
the
did a
curl?
Oh yeah, I'm
like
supposed to do
that.
one of those for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I got you. Thank you for reminding me. Yep.
Are you guys ready for question number 2?
Yeah.
All right. If you saw your homie significant other cheating on them, what would you do? What
would you do?
You would just out and about,
Mind your own damn
mind your
business.
own business, and you saw some fuck shit going on.
I would hit the homie up. Hey, you and such still together, dog?
Oh, you'll make sure if it's together, just
Yeah.
to make sure.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah.
He
He's like,
said,
yeah,
yeah,
man, that's
I'm like-
that's my love of my life, man. I'm at Robinson Brothers right now. I'm trying to get the engagement ring.
Call her right now. Just like, because for me, it'll probably be from a distance. I won't be so super close. I'm like, call her right now, man. As soon as her phone ring, if I see her phone ring and shit, I'm going to walk up. Hey, what's going on? Who's this? What's up, man? I'm her boyfriend's homeboy. What's going on? How you doing?
And you are. This is
And
my
you are?
wife. No, what you mean?
Wife? Wife? She about to get married. What are you talking about?
What? I'm about to. Oh my god.
Not anymore.
Yo, damn.
What would be your first move? Okay, you said it like if you were just walking out and about. What if you saw her at a club though, like in a party setting,
Damn.
and she at the table with the ballers sitting on the lap flirting,
Oh,
joking?
no. I'm still hitting the homeboy at first. Hey, you and such together, dog?
Texting.
Even if y'all you just seen them Super Bowl Sunday together,
Yeah,
you would still ask that question.
Yeah, because
Okay.
maybe they ain't together
Okay,
just
that's
that day. Like, I
that's
ain't fucking with her no more.
Yeah, that's a good first step. Make sure they're together. But
Yeah.
even then, if the breakup was that fresh,
He got to know still for me.
Yeah.
that breakup's that fresh, nigga. I'm like, look, nigga, she moving on quick.
Yeah.
Quick. Meaning that she had that nigga on the sideline already.
Yeah.
When a woman moves on that fast, oh, yeah. Y'all ain't slick. Women ain't slick. Y'all had that nigga waiting in the wings for God knows.
Or it's just that easy to pick a new
Yeah.
one that night.
Because
just
you
be
don't know the situation because they could be in their feelings and they're just like, fuck it,
Lashing
I'm
out.
going to answer my DMs tonight. Hey.
That's another form of niggas waiting in line, though.
Yeah, if a girl makes an announcement like answering all DMs,
Single, ready to mingle.
Answering all.
there was this one. I don't know if you heard of her. She's a comedian out in L.A. Her name is Daphne Springs, and she reminds me so much of Miss Meanie for some reason.
I like
and
her.
She plays the crazy girlfriend
She's
role.
funny to me. Yeah, she's hilarious.
And she had a funny rant. She was talking about like because I was always wondering like, do women feel like this sometimes? And she was basically talking about like, yeah, ladies, we waiting on your downfall. Like if you leave your nigga because he had a little mistake, I'ma come by and swoop his ass up.
Yeah, some females is like
Those
that.
are facts.
But to answer the question for me,
and they jump in your inbox like
He's like, he can't even get it out.
they're asking questions like, you know, like, oh, you not with such no more, or
oh boy,
you know, is everything all right?
Like
oh, like you
doing.
fucking care.
I see what you're doing.
Like you fucking care. Yo,
they ready for that rebound.
Me, I'm such a loyal type of friend. I probably want to fight that nigga for him, but I know I can't because I don't want to go to jail.
Plus, I'm thinking like he might not know shit either.
Yeah, he might be completely innocent.
So for me to haymaker his ass, he'd be like, "What the fuck I do?" Like,
yeah.
Well, hey man, look.
Because I could have got.
Wrong time.
Remember that story I told you about when I was hanging out with Miss Meanie? I'm just her homie. You know what I'm saying? I went to the club with her because she was actually, you know, for graphic works and stuff like that, and we were just hanging out. Like, just the early stages of our friendship. I could have got clothesline for no reason.
Yeah.
You know? So, you know, something for me to think about. But no, I'll just tell the homie, like, look, whatever you're doing, get your ass here. Because if I tell him, he probably won't believe me. Like, nigga, I see your girl with the other. Nah, she'll never do it. Nah, nigga, get your ass here.
Take a picture too.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that's
Take a
your
picture.
bitch.
Oh, you don't believe me, huh, nigga? Send. Yeah. Yep. She's here.
On your way? I drop my location right now. Nigga, I'll call you Uber right now.
I'll call you Uber.
Call me right. Yo, you know how much easier it is just to pull up on someone now? When you think about it?
Yep.
You think about it like, oh, she had flux right now? All right, bet.
I'm trying to think because the old me.
The old Nessa. Okay. What would the old Nessa do?
I would be that girl that would walk up to the two and be like, "Hey, how you doing? You know, does Sharina know you here? You know, like that's me. That would be me. You know, but I like the approach of hitting up because you never know what could happen. Yeah. So hitting up your friend like, yo, y'all good? What's going on? And if my girl is like completely oblivious to it, then I would shoot that picture over, and I probably still would go over there, but I would probably send the picture and be like, oh, okay, and I'm like, oh, it's good, you know. So I would like make my presence known. Like, I see you, and maybe even just be on some, you know, some crazy shit. I might not like put it out there. I don't know. I don't really know, but I'll make my presence known so he know, like, fuck, damage control. Like, he already know. Like, he'll already know that something's about to be said.
And it's crazy. Like, if they're in a toxic relationship, you're like, look at you trying to break us up. What's your problem? I'm like, no, but fuck both of y'all then.
Oh yeah, then you got to.
I'm like, man, fuck both of y'all then.
Straight up.
And if your girl out there going sleeping around some other nigga, it ain't my problem no more.
Yeah,
I was trying to help you out, homie.
Yeah, and all it takes is one time, like, and you'll know how to like gauge it from there. Like, all right, well, shit, if it keep continuing, I'm just gonna turn a blind eye, because if you don't care, why should I?
Yep. Or even like if I feel like the homie's girl's getting a little too flirty. I'm like, hey, that nigga ain't that funny. What the fuck you laughing at his joke for, huh? Huh?
Shit.
What you doing out here? What you smiling about? That nigga ain't that funny. I'm gonna tell your fucking man. I'm tell your man.
Tell your man. Oh my god.
Laugh like Martin.
Or do an obnoxious like cut in laugh like ha ha ha.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's funny.
I always like to do the Will Smith one. He's like, ooh, ooh.
Motherfucker looking at you like,
yeah,
what's going on here?
Yep.
Shit.
Nah, but yeah, to answer the question, definitely a call or some type of text would have to go through. Pictures will be taken before I make my approach, but I will make my presence known.
Make your presence known. All right, man. That was it. Just knock out a couple of little topics. we didn't cover it from last week. I know you wanted to talk about Killer Mike's take on public school and versus private school off the interview with when he was on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts about that?
Man, so Killer Mike and DJ Envy got into it about public school and private school.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember exactly what Killer Mike was trying to tell him, but you know, he was basically speaking on helping the public schools become more advanced like the private schools. And you know, I was pretty torn about that. I was like, well, because one, he was dissing teachers in general in the public school system, when I can say from firsthand there's a lot of good teachers in that system. It's just the system itself that's trash. It's not particularly each teacher.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, he was trying to... Uh-oh.
Hello? That voice sounds
So he was trying to tell
annoyingly
Envy, like, you know,
familiar.
you should help these public schools become more advanced so where they're like these private schools. But it's like, people are paying money for these private schools.
Mm-hmm.
So they should be the most advanced schools above all other schools, all other public schools. So yeah, you can help the public school system. I'm not against that, but to try to make it equal to private school, then they're gonna have to go into the parents' pockets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, Marco, did you check it out? Like, do you have anything?
Well, I mean, when he was talking about Killer Mike was saying like he wanted to, because this is how public school works. For like, let's say, if you live in a more affluent part of whatever city you live in, that, you know, the property taxes and the taxes that you pay, that will go to the schools.
Yeah.
Depending on how much money from the taxes they're taking or something like that. And that would just raise the level of quality of the school. That's, you know, that's why public schools in more affluent neighborhoods, like let's say something like a Poway, if you're in San Diego, like Poway or Scripps Ranch or, you know, East Lake, those schools are better because it's just that the income and the taxes that those people are paying is going to go towards the schools. Now, if you're in Southeast and you have to, you know, you're going to Morris or Lincoln, you know, more people who are in the low income side, and it's not going to be as much money going into the public schools because of the taxes. So I don't know if I'm talking out my ass or not, but I think that's what I've been told. If I'm wrong, please let me know and educate me. Don't belittle me.
Right.
But that's, I think
Did
that's.
I post that yet?
What?
Oh, no, go ahead.
But that's how, I think that's how it goes. For private schools, you know, like at St. Augustine High School, parents are already dropping like stacks on tuition. Like $10K plus or even higher. And that's why it's more money for better teachers and better things.
Yeah.
It just all comes down to money. And as black people, as what Killer Mike is saying, is if black people, or, you know, black people, because I know he's like, oh, well, what about people of color? No, like Killer Mike's like, I'm talking about black people. We make, you know, we fight gentrification, we own property, we own businesses, we have money circulating within the black community, it was difficult in Atlanta, which is basically damn near Wakanda as they call it. Can you that it'd be dumb hard in San Diego?
Yeah.
But the black population is only 6%. So
we'd have to live in a small area together.
Yeah, you have a very confined space and be around each other. Sometimes I don't think niggas want to be around each other all the time like that. I think niggas like to be away from niggas. And when they're not around a lot of other niggas, they be like, oh, another black person in this desolate area with not too many black people. Let's connect. But when we're all together, we're like, man, I can't stand this nigga.
Because not all black people are alike, I guess.
Not all are created equally.
So, but yeah, it comes down to taxes and money, man. Like for public schools funding. So that's what he feels like. You know, don't just shit on the public schools because there's ways to raise the bar for public schools and better teachers and stuff like that. But it comes down to money, capital. But what Envy was talking about, he was like, dude, I couldn't go to my neighborhood school. My dad said I had a better chance to go to a better school because it's a little bit farther. Yeah. He's like, I'm going to go. to increase his chances. And that kind of hurts because, we could bring it back down to history. Integration. Once integration happened, the legitimacy and the of black teachers and black educators have gone down. Since now they try to say, well, your books are inferior, your teachers are inferior, because during segregation there was no problem with that. Segregation, let's talk about it. Like segregation, black folks had their own systems intact. They had their schools, they had their hospitals, they had their buses, they had everything, because we had to really rely on each other. But since integration happened, black people got pushed out of the way. Mm-hmm. No more black empowerment. No spending dollars on the black money to last that long. No more group economics, because we felt that integration was going to open way more doors than segregation. That's what happened. Mm-hmm. That's the historical context of it. I don't want to sound like I'm doing a TED talk, but but yeah, that's my long-winded talking much about nothing explanation of it.
I feel like back then, I feel like we it would have worked for us a lot better now, because back then, the black schools, learning in those black schools, it wasn't the same level as the white schools. Like the way it was set up, it was like you're playing catch up basically. Yeah. Being a black person.
But look how it hurt other educators and other workers and other mechanics and stuff like that once integration happened.
Yeah,
it delegitimized other black people who were actually probably, if not, maybe just as qualified, but just with less resources. That's all that was.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Because when segregation was popping, we didn't have as many resources. That's all. The gist of it was. So when all of that was lifted, of course we was gonna be behind or short end of the stick, or
And that hurt a lot of educated black people who had to work in the factories. They had to go work the factories and get them, rinky-dinky minimum wage jobs. But actually, at that time, in that time and that age, that people, you could raise families doing factory work. And then once technology, as the industrial age started to move towards to the information age, as where we are right now with the internet and all that stuff, all that industrial work has been, decreasing. There's no need for it now in most cases. I mean, there are certain skilled jobs that are being needed, and that's where I will say the younger generation, the Generation Z, are catching up on. They're more about trades than getting degrees. They're more about skill. Because they feel like, look, they like, man, these niggas going to college and being hundreds and grands in debt with a piece of paper and work a regular 9 to 5. That like there's some coworkers that I have with me doing the job that we have, and they have degrees. That's crazy. Crazy how the world works. It's just about it's more skill based than just degrees. Maybe a lot of people. That's why a lot of entrepreneurs feel that college is the biggest scam. It's like you don't need a business degree to own a business, but you need but you do need a degree to work for a business owner. Mm-hmm. So, but at the same time, entrepreneurship ain't for everybody. If you're an entrepreneur, go ahead and get your degree. Mm-hmm. But you don't need it to own a business.
I'm scared for us though. At the same time, I don't want to put that out there, but like, I have to talk about it, man. Like, I've mentioned it before when we would talk about stuff like this, where, Killer Mike's campaign on keeping the money within the black community and helping the community rise up, whatever. Mm-hmm. I'll be so afraid, man. Like, we would be like, there was a story I came across about the Black Wall Street.
Okay. So, like, you're afraid that if we do it again, we won't be ready for some bullshit to happen again.
Yeah. Yeah. And it'll just be a modernized version of it.
You know what? But you know what? As Killer Mike did in his show on Netflix, he said, when you build a nation, you got to have a military to protect it.
Yeah.
That's where black people fucked up. And I don't know if you watch Hidden Colors by Tariq Nasheed, all those documentaries. That's how it is. Like once you build something, you protect it. Like when you start like a business, you either get an LLC, so you won't get sued out the wazoo over some shit that you said. They won't attack you personally. It'll just attack that, and your assets will be just fine. That's what it is. When you have assets, you have to find a way to protect it. And, that's been the bread and butter of a lot of nation buildings. Like if you build a nation, you build it, you protect it. You build it, you protect it. Like, like you build a house, right? Say you and Dashe have a family. That's an asset. Your house, your family, now what? What are you going to do to protect it? You have to. You got your kids, that's your lineage, that's your woman, that's your house. That's your little nation right there. So that's the thing. Like, as black people before the transatlantic slave movement and all that shit, people came there trying to take Africa for everything they had in the early days, and they were successful because African people weren't like we weren't as ruthless as Europeans. Europeans, the way they had to live, you see the resources they had to work with. It was cutthroat in Europe. Motherfuckers conquering each other all the time. So when they came to Africa, it's like it was open season.
Yeah.
It was open season, and they didn't have the technology, they didn't have anything like that. Yeah, but one of the resources. Yeah, they didn't have the resources. But Ethiopia, because Africans are more spiritual people, so they're more welcoming. You see, even to this day, like black people are so welcoming. Like we make fun of white people here and there, but we see a guy like Dan Rue who likes to dance and shit. That white dude could dance his ass off. And we be so quick, like, hell yeah, come to the cookout because you could dance. That's how easy it is for black people. Like, oh, you got flow like Eminem, you could dance like Dan Rue, you could,
anything that's a reflection of us.
Anything that's a reflection that relatable. Like you got Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce got himself a fine ass sister. Got himself a fine. Oh, come to the barbecue, Travis Kelce. Like that's just how it is with black folks because it's something like, oh, you fuck with our culture, but do you really fuck with us? But that's neither here or there. But I was talking about just nation building. Like you have to protect what you build, like you got to realize what you have right here, at all costs. That's why we have insurance. That's why we have, we have all these other things to protect ourselves. And I know that's the fear. Let's keep it 100. A lot of white nationalists, a lot of extreme hate groups are preparing themselves for war. Yeah. Because that's what Caucasians have been doing for the fucking last thousands and hundreds of years. They take shit. That's how they got America. You think they got America just by doing trades and fair? Hey, Mr. Chieftain, we got smallpox for your acorns. You want to make a trade? But yeah, but back to Africa because I'm all over the place. They are spiritual people. They don't necessarily believe in, like, they do believe in war, but they're not like, oh, we got enough for everybody. There's nothing, you don't really need to take everything until they get word around it. And I think that's what happened in Ethiopia. Homie in Ethiopia got word around like, oh, these white folks out here trying to take shit. Let's get some guns. And once they got guns, any country trying to invade them got their asses handed to them. That's why I don't think that's why Ethiopia hasn't been colonized.
AKA Wakanda.
Because they were ready for war. Wakanda, why, let's take it to Marvel Comics. Why hasn't Wakanda been conquered?
Resources.
And they have a warrior class.
Yeah, they have a warrior class.
They're ready to die for what they built. What's their assets? Vibranium. What are they going to do?
Which is a major resource that helps them be the most technologically advanced
and what do they do?
Country.
And what do they do to protect that shit? Even the warrior himself, the warrior king, Black Panther himself gets out on the damn field to fight for that shit and die and willing to die for that shit. And that's how we got to be with anything that is deemed worthy and worth having to us in life. Because there's going to be motherfuckers out there who's going to try to take that shit no matter what. And what are you going to do to protect it? All right, I'm got done.
Following Wakanda's footsteps. Shit.
So I got tired to sound like a damn revolutionary. All right.
Because I'm like, you know, if you're thinking about like creating an army and all this other shit,
but you got to. It's a necessary evil. How you think
It's
the
like,
United States became a powerhouse?
yeah. Because what I'm saying, you know, once that is created, the Black Wall Street, once that starts to make noise, I feel like that'll be a threat to the government.
Of course.
You know,
Oh,
aside from
definitely.
the nationalists or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, we literally would have to create our own Wakanda to protect ourselves.
Be sovereign.
Unless we
citizens and
infiltrate,
shit.
like unless we use infiltration, like to where somehow we can get the military, I mean, like soldiers to
you got to create
to
soldiers.
turn and be on our side alongside creating soldiers as well.
You gotta create
because
soldiers.
alongside creating soldiers, I feel like another thing that we would have to do is gain the control of their soldiers as well, because they have a lot of them.
I don't know if this is a conspiracy video or not. And shout out, fuck YouTube for getting rid of a lot of conspiracy theory videos.
They did.
They're trying to they're trying to make it harder for you to find them. Like, well, why the fuck I'm going on YouTube for, man? Because it's spreading false information. But I tell you one conspiracy that I did like is the fact that fucking Samsung got their own military.
Really?
You got that type of money, you could have mercenaries. You think Jeff
interesting.
Bezos ain't got mercenaries on speed dial?
I'm sure he does, man. I'm sure
when
he does.
you got money like that, you could probably have a.
He has a death stroke.
You got you a Slade Wilson,
Yeah.
a Wade Wilson, a motherfucking Brown.
They're out there.
A dead shot on call. Easy. But yeah, I mean, it's getting kind of late. But shit, I was gonna talk about this Gucci shit, but it's getting late. Yeah, all I'm gonna say about this for now, about Gucci. If you got a tattoo of Gucci on you right now,
I think I see you talk about that.
Are you gonna get that shit removed? Yo, I remember when I was working. I was not working, but I was at Smart and Final. I saw a brother ringing up my items. Right. I looked at his forearm. He got the little Gucci pattern and the little Gucci all over. I was like, God damn. I don't know. Hey, but some niggas like, fuck, I still fuck with Gucci.
Yeah.
I mean, what is LaFlame gonna do? What's Redrick Davis gonna do? Is he gonna stop calling himself Gucci? No, what you gonna do? But I will talk about that a little bit later because it's getting late. Nessa's getting sleepy.
Yeah, I didn't really get much sleep last
I didn't
night.
get much sleep either.
Me either. I was up all night.
But Nessa, she gets no sleep. She be sleeping for like 2 hours or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? She on fumes. I can't do it. It ain't for me. But yeah, we'll go ahead, close this show off with some shout outs and parting words. Emizi, you want to kick it off?
Shout outs to Dashe.
Shout outs to Dashe.
My girl. She's doing where's it?
Announcement.
She's doing an event called Every Woman on the 21st, I believe, of this month. Ladies, if y'all can get out, come to Bluefoot Bar? Yeah. That's the name of the spot. Come out. It's
Bluefoot, not Blueface.
Nah, I said Bluefoot. You know, I don't even listen to dude, but yeah, shout out to her for putting that event together and everybody involved. Y'all show up. Man, shout outs to damn, I forgot who I was gonna shout out. What the fuck? Go ahead, Nessa. I'll remember.
So I was supposed to do the shout out like weeks ago, and I be forgetting because life happens. But shout out to the homie Jovan, aka J Dot, for becoming a Twitch affiliate. So he gets his partnership with Twitch. So y'all go ahead and go sub him, let him get his little money. He is dope at what he does, obviously. That's why he became an affiliate. So shout out to him for doing that. Yeah, friend of the podcast. Another friend of the podcast. Shout out to Mr. Nam himself. Today's his birthday, so happy birthday to you, fellow Aquarian. And I don't think I'm here next week because I'm going on tour again. But this time it's to attend a wedding, so I'll shout it out now. So shout out to my sis, Princess. Really excited to be a part of her wedding. I'm not ready for the speech. She asked if I started writing. I said, bitch, I ain't writing shit. It's going to come off the top of my head. We going to share some tears, but it's going to be a good time. So I'm really excited for that. And I think that's it. Yes.
You nervous?
Huh?
You nervous?
I am nervous. Hell yeah, I'm nervous. She was like, maybe you could just drink something. I said, girl.
Girl. My shout out will be going to there's another, I shot him out before, Neighborhood Nip Hustle, man. He's going to do a documentary about Dr. Sebi. I don't know if you guys know about Dr. Sebi, who's all about the curing cancer and
with
finding
oils.
cure for AIDS and the alkaline diet that that he's become very synonymous with. He's going to do a documentary about that, which I fear for Nip, because when you got a dude like Dr. Sebi who got killed for telling the truth, and you're going to, resurface that, I'm just saying ahead of time, I would not be surprised if people try to find dirt on Nip. I wouldn't be surprised if motherfuckers trying to attempt on his life or his credibility for making this documentary. I hope he comes out unscathed while doing this. Because, when you going out telling the truth, and this affects pharmaceutical companies. When you going after big pharma, they make motherfuckers disappear. You got some shit on big pharma? That even Quincy Jones, when we talk about, I don't think that's the angle that he's gonna go on. I think he's gonna talk about Dr. Sebi, but if he happens to veer off and about taking on big pharma, I just wish that brother the best, because that is a nigga. Think about it like this: Oprah was saying some shit about the beef industry, and she damn near got away with her life about that shit. They will try to get Oprah the fuck out of here, man. So when
you start messing with the good system of the government, they gonna come down to you, because all of it goes back to them anyway.
It's a lot of bravery, so I commend that dude for real, and I hope rolling 60s you have his back. None of that stabbed in the back shit. You know what I mean? Like the Nation of Islam stabbed Malcolm in the back, or the Fruit of Islam. But y'all correct me. When you Islamic brothers. Yeah. But yeah, man, did the shout out resurface? No? All right.
Nope.
So
that shit gone.
If you've been here this long, man, you better make sure you subscribe, rate, review, and most importantly, share the podcast. Make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at JiggersUpPod. And if you can't get enough of us, eventually we're going to drop a Patreon episode. We can talk a little bit more shit.
I got one more real quick.
Okay.
Shout out to Horrible Decisions podcast. And shout out to whoever's going to the LA show May 11th. Because I'm going to be there. Probably by myself. So if you listen to Horrible Decisions and you listen to this podcast, you're going to get a double whammy. You're going to have Miss Nessa, a.k.a. Blasian Mommy, out there with Wheezy and Mandy. Be ready. Like I'm about to be on. They might call you on stage. They might call you on stage. Dang. You better have your business card, damn it, and your stickers. I have all that shit on me at all times.
We should push that to make that happen. Campaign it on the internet. Right. Tag them in it and all that.
Hey, for real.
Oh man, that's what's up, man. But yeah, hit us up on Patreon. You can check out our tiers there, patreon.com/thejiggersup. Other than that, man, if you enjoy listening to this podcast as much as we love making it, because we do what we love and love what we do, and not being your motherfucking self, you know what I gotta say. The jig is up. And we out.